have. As we unravel to the end of our destiny, time to take a stand with the very broken band. Scattered far and wide, can we really turn the tide? Once we rank upon the other side. Woven in a tapestry of fate, were their stories told too late? Pillars crumbled, towers fell, fractures leading us to hell. Teams divided, friendships quelled, people fall into a spell. The tapestry is ever changed, friends now etched out of the frame. Who is left for us to save when we cannot save ourselves? Woven in a tapestry of fate, a new story now awaits. Lips and threads still bind them all. Now it's time to recall.
Welcome, everybody, to Towers and Gods, episode 4 of the Ranker Saga. We did an episode back-to-back this week because we're taking next week off, so we decided let's do another one, give people something else to look forward to before we take a small little break. Today, we're joined by an incredible cast, as always, but before I get to that introduction, I want to briefly describe in case you're new. This is D&D plus Tower of God, set thousands of years in the past. This is following the party that climbed the tower after they became rankers. Introducing these rankers, I'm going to go backwards this time and start with Sun Wu on the top right of our screen here as Lopobia Wu. Welcome, Sun.
Yo, sorry I missed last week, everyone, and I'm sorry I have no camera. But I heard it was fun. I'm glad it was fun. I'm happy to be here. Don't expect too much from me. Actually, that's a lie.
You're not going to hold back? You're not going to be able to hold back?
No, I'm sure something. Yeah, I probably won't hold back.
Okay.
I think
That's
you're back.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, in any capacity, we're happy to have you as always. And, Wu, since you weren't here, I mean, I'm not sure how much you caught, but how much do you care about Leonida?
Oh, I know all about this.
Okay.
That's the main thing that I do know.
Okay.
To be fair, not so much.
All right, there we go.
She can go.
That's fair. All right. Thank you for your insight. Moving down to the bottom right of our screen, we have Ruka as Lyria Rain. Welcome, Ruka.
I just imagined, like, Sun holding up his hand, like the thumbs up position. Like, do you like Leonida? Like those old emperors that sends people to death. Yeah. She may go. But hey guys, what's up? I'm excited to play tonight. Sorry I don't have my camera either. It's a little rare for me, but life be lifin', life be busy. But I will be here, and I will be ready to not die, hopefully. So, fingers crossed.
We believe in you, and we're happy you're here regardless. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, I think I have an attachment to all of my characters, you know what I mean? And so I might be the only person that was like, man, Leonida, she had so much potential. She had pink hair. Moving on, we have Hannah as Ha Eden. Hannah, welcome. How are you doing?
Lyria also has pink
I know,
hair.
but like, in my mind,
I'm not his favorite
I did
child.
not say that.
I know, that's so mean.
Yeah, bro. If that's where the bar
We're like,
is,
man,
dude, like,
she had
I
pink
don't know
hair,
what-
and I'm
I
like,
don't know what to tell you.
that's never been done before.
It's cool though. Like, whatever.
I will say though, I wanted Leonida before the series started. Joe and I had a rousing conversation because I wanted to kill her off before the series started, and he said no. But
You got what you wished
I won in
for.
the end.
You got what you wished for.
I did.
All I wanted was
did.
for it to happen on
Longinus
screen,
will
so
be pleased.
I am more than happy. I'm more than happy.
Look. Papa Longinus will be pleased, and that's truly what matters at the end of the day. So,
Please
But
never call him
hello,
Papa ever again. Please, I beg of you. I never want to hear Papa Longinus in a sentence ever.
Well, I could say.
Don't. I know.
She could.
Don't.
There are
You
other descriptors.
put that daddy back. Put it back.
Anyway, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. What chaos could unfold today? We'll see.
We'll never know. Just kidding. You'll find out in about 5 minutes. We have Milios next as the lovely Brack Bronson. How are you doing, Milios?
The dice gods giveth, and they taketh away. I swear, anything that deals with any sort of RNG, I suck at it, bro. I needed what was it? It was like a 7 or something. No, I needed something that dealt with 10. I had already the base 7. I just needed to roll a 3, and I rolled a nat 1. I hate it here, but I love you guys, so I'm here. How are you? How you doing?
I'm doing.
You good?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
Oh, you're not talking to me.
Baldur's Gate treating you rough there, Milios.
You got yam right.
It is.
Are you not save scumming?
No, safe scumming is for degenerates. No degeneracy over here.
That's fair.
Whoa, brother. Whoa.
Depending on the
Ease up,
situation.
brother. I'm gonna need you to
Depending
ease up
on the
that language,
situation,
bro.
I
That is
don't
some-
see the problem
That
with
is some
safe.
hostile language,
I'm
brother.
doing too
Especially
much.
for
Do
people
you hear the
in
two
this
that are trying to
room.
defend it the most? Like,
It does
Brother,
kind of
brother.
depend. It does kind of depend.
Brother,
If like my
brother.
relationship
Alright,
with Shadowheart is on the line, I'm safe scumming. You know what I mean? Like that's different
I'm just saying.
than like.
There's a time and a place for safe
Yeah,
scumming, that's all.
Exactly.
Amen.
All right.
degeneracy.
Well-
all of you. But you all take care.
Let's.
I gotta ask though, are you dark dirging? Or are you
Yes, I was tricked into doing Dark Urge.
No
I'll
way.
just leave it at that.
Oh.
I didn't know what it
You're
was. I
starting
knew
with
What
nothing.
a
Dark-
heck
That's
of a first
crazy.
Yeah, I
run.
knew nothing about the game. I
That's
was like,
wild.
yeah, you should do Dark Urge because everything else in the game is, you'll see it in the game. And I was just like, oh, is that how that works? I was like, I'll do a
To
Dark
be
Urge.
fair, that is what
And then
you
next
do to
thing I
somebody
know,
who
there's a
doesn't
girl
know
in my camp
that
dead.
game.
And I'm like, how did that happen?
It was you. How dare you?
It was you!
Wow.
No.
Wow. That's
Fantastic.
wild. Well, let's now go to our last cast member here. Save scummer extraordinaire. Lovely person though. Aside from that, we have Isaiah as Kunjong Se. How you doing, Isaiah?
Again, bro. Aside from that,
I don't know.
why
I
am I
don't know.
catching
I'm sorry.
these
I'm a
this
safe scummer too.
disrespect,
I don't
bro?
know.
I haven't even. That's what I'm saying. You're in my camp,
know,
bro.
I
Like
know.
we
I'm
sleep
sorry.
in opposite bunks, bro. I don't need
sorry.
this disrespect from you, brother. I need just.
Bro, let them not save scum when Fire Emblem drops, bro. Let them do that.
Yeah. You know what? That's right. As a matter of
don't
fact,
even-
I'm gonna need y'all to keep that same energy, then, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to keep that same energy. This is crazy out here.
Damn.
Anyway, what up? We saved one of the mule people last week, and we're gonna do it again. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. By the way, you're welcome, Woo. Jaerys is safe and sound. Pulled off an excellent op to get him out of there.
Appreciate you.
And I don't know about this next one, but we'll see.
I'd like to point out that not to continue calling somebody out, but before we started, Isaiah wanted John to just take a nap maybe, and maybe
Bro,
a nap.
all right, Joe, we're gonna have to talk privately about the level of disrespect you're throwing at me, because what happened is that I asked
I'm kidding.
very respectfully if we'd be allowed to long rest before we do this, so we could get our spell slots back.
Sorry.
And then Joe
Sorry.
was like, well, you could, but then like, I don't know what'll happen to Leif. And then I said, well.
So it's not slander if it's true. That's exactly what I said.
But your shit made me sound way worse than what happened, bro.
okay,
Like
okay.
way worse. I'm looking out for us. I want everybody here to have all their shit ready to go, and that's not what you were pushing. So
Alright.
let's keep it 100.
You're right. You're right. There. Thank you
It's
for
still
clearing
slander,
that.
Joe. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
You're thinking of defamation, but it's okay.
Thank you. Okay, who said whatever? Okay. Well, then, welcome everybody. We have a super chat here from Master Gold, the 1999. Pokemon fact. Shoot, y'all kind of caught me off guard. Let's see. Pikachu used to be a fat rat, but now he's a slender rat. Yeah, chew on that obscure nugget of Pokemon trivia. Thanks, Gold. Truly truly educating us in the lore here. We appreciate that. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Might be the best.
And then we have Ducky262 and Cataclysm Druid, who used to be known as Dart Angel, with the memberships. So thank you, Ducky. Thank you, Cataclysm, for the memberships. Appreciate you. You can use Towers and Gods emotes now, and Chrono and Luca cat emotes that are there as well. So enjoy. With that said, are we ready to hop into things? I think so. All right. Reminder, this is an 18 and up series, so viewer discretion is advised. There is depictions of gore and violent language and such, and dark topics, so keep that in mind. Watch at your discretion. All right.
Leif's already dead. Nah.
Yeah, I'm going to be describing in all kinds of details how he's dead.
And how many pieces he's in and things like that. So, yeah.
Brace yourselves.
Oh no.
All right, brief recap from last time. Last time, you were tasked and on the way to rescuing a mural person. These mural people are necessary to stop Father's spell, the leader of Icier, from continuing to sort of take the tower that you know and love and merge it with his own. His spell needs to be hastened, essentially, to completion. And killing these mural people is assumedly the way to do that. You saved Jaerys as well as the other Exarchs, so Rain Road and Folk and Fawn Von Sycamore. You were able to save them, get out of that situation. You were able to chuck a ship into Leonida, followed up by a barrage of spells, ultimately granting Eden the killing blow against the Knight of Aesir. And now Icier is a little, they're not very happy about that. And there is one last Exarch who needs to be saved, who took a bit of a journey to the north. That being Leif Lindquist, the former heir of the Lindquist family, antagonist turned anti-hero turned hero protagonist character, and he's investigating a fracture. And you all are now trying to beat Icier, essentially, to rescuing him before they get their grimy hands on the Lindquist individual. So I think you're all, you sent the Exarchs back to take hiding and to go into hiding with Jotun, which is the organization that Zushi and Brook are leading, that Jong is a member of. And they're on their way there, leaving the four of you to begin to depart towards Leif. I do want to start, though, with the person who was not here last week, that being you, Woo. If you'd like to take a bit to describe maybe what happened during that time and what Woo is up to right now as we're heading into this episode.
So, I need a distance, give or take, from...
I would say that, you can be any distance you'd like. If you'd like to even say that, you could lead into rejoining the party at this point, because there's been a decent amount of time that's passed in between the fight, getting away with the Exarchs retreating towards Jotun, and all that kind of thing.
So roughly, 4 hours? 5 hours?
Maybe not quite that long. I'd say,
So 2
let's
hours.
say it's been, 30 minutes since the fight with Icier at the castle.
Oh, no, I don't mean since... I mean, total time from, the ship being attacked
Till now?
30 minutes?
About 30
total?
minutes, maybe more. Yeah, it's been not that long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess, I'll just... I don't think I would have been that far away, and I do... I'll explain it. I'll just rejoin the party and explain it.
Sure, that sounds good. As you all make your way towards your destination, suddenly, Woo flies over towards you.
Yo. You guys don't look great.
Look who decided to show up.
I mean, brother, you act as though I had a choice.
Technically, you do, but I get it. I just hope
I
this
got
cover of
here
yours
as
is
soon
worth
as
it.
I got here as soon as I could. Unfortunately, I didn't plan for certain things that Tirseth had in motion. It's my oversight, but I think it's been dealt with for the time being.
Well, Ori, just in time for us to save the next mule person.
What happened here?
Came to save a mule person. That's what we did.
And where is he?
on his way to eating a look at John Jotun?
Correct.
And everybody's okay. No casualties. And he's just
Not
kind of
for
like
us.
looking around. Oh. Meaning.
Oh, I killed Leonida. And we chased off everybody else. Cecil decided to spirit teleport in, and he wasn't here corporeally, so there was no reason to fight him.
You guys killed
Leonida's
Leonida?
dead. I killed Leonida. And Braxton's ship, thrown by Lyria. So.
I like how proud
Pretty
she
impressive.
sounds. She's like, no, 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 it was me. Like the Inquisitor. It was me.
Pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. She wasn't a pushover in all the time I spent with her.
Huh.
Well, as long as Jaerys is safe, I was hoping to get to see him, but guess we got more pressing matters.
Well, if we ever have to touch base with the Jotun again, you guys can do whatever it is you two do.
Fair.
I can show you what he looks like.
Can you?
I can actually. Lyria does that transformation sequence with her her silks and activates the Mask of Many Faces and transforms into Jaerys. And because she's got the actor feat, she can also sound like him. So she just looks at Wu and goes, "My brother."
Oh, whoa, 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 no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. And he kind of just pokes at the armor. No, this is authentic. Looks so... My bad. Sorry, Larry.
Oh no, I just to be used at her discretion. She'll drop the facade so that he doesn't poke anything he's not supposed to.
Fair enough. By the way, can you take a look at this? And there's gonna be like a little golden piece that Wu has in his hand that you can tell came from the neck portion of his regalia. Seems
Oh.
that Tearseth might have put something in this. It incapacitated me for a while.
Like suppression tech?
Something. I don't know how it works, but my Shinsu was nullified. I couldn't talk to King. It actually knocked me out for a portion of time after the explosion.
So she, are you giving it to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's any obvious,
Mm-hmm.
like, tech. If it's an obvious piece of tech.
More so, however it works, if you can reverse engineer it, that'd be awesome.
Oh. Oh, you know that. I'd love that. However, is there any immediate threat with this, or is it just attuned to you?
That's what I assumed, but I can't be 100% sure.
Well, okay. I'll hang on to this, and she'll like
I
put
think
it away.
could have broader implications, especially since if it was just attuned to me, I can't tell if my link with King was severed because of that on my end, or if it affected him also. I haven't
Right.
talked to him. He's unsure. He doesn't remember anything. But he said he wouldn't
I've-
put it past Tearseth to do something just like that.
I've dealt with my fair share of suppression tech, and I can definitely look into this. And just in case Father's doing any weird tracking magic or whatever with it, I'll keep it isolated in the lighthouse so that it can't be
Yeah. I would assume
emitting any funny signals.
I would assume he's tracking with it. He probably has this whole time. I actually think that we should let that ride for a little bit longer. I don't want him to know that we figured it out just yet.
You want to lead him to a trap?
We already, well, Eden already killed the knight. He can't be happy right now. Let's let him think that at least something is going his way. At least until after we find Leif.
Do you have Pigsy? We could always just put it on Pigsy.
Oh, Pixie's on his own adventure right now. Hopefully I get in contact with him after Mirth is rescued.
You know,
Oh,
kind of like,
speaking-
can she do a quick investigation of the little gold charm orb thingy-mabob that Wu just handed to Lyria?
Sure.
Because that jogs something in Eden's very fractured memory. Woohoo! Where's my investigate? $19.
Ah, Woo, I'll let you go first, and then I can add stuff after if you want to share anything first.
About like what she would have noted about it.
So, what was jogged in her memory is that a long, long time ago on a floor far, far away, we looted some sort of golden orby thingy that Leif Lindquist had, that had to do with Lyria's memory loss and things. And Wu had it this whole time in the gourd. And so she's just kind of looking at it like, does it look the same? Could it be the same thing?
I
Curious.
think that it is very likely related. I wouldn't say that it's the same piece of technology that I had in the gourd, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And do all your golden doodads like evoke the same like patterns
No.
and vibes? Okay.
No, the only reason that, so you rolled a 19, so I'll just tell you exactly why Wu knows that that has to be it, is because the only reason that he deduced that particular piece was because that was something that Father gave him specifically, and the reason for which he knew was Father trying to keep tabs on him, right? But he didn't realize that it had those extra capabilities in order to like suppress his link with King, etc. It was just
And it
part
was
of their
around his neck?
arrangement. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Eden will just kind of like pull Lyria to the side while the boys keep talking real quick and just be like, do you remember that thing we looted from Leif Lindquist? That little golden orb thing.
Oh, you mean the thing that like wiped my memories? That thing?
Yeah.
I don't.
It kind of
recall.
looks like that. And from what I surmised, it's based off of that. So just be careful. I don't know if it's the same one, but it looks close enough to pass.
I feel like I would know or have some familiarity to some extent if it was the same one, but it's probably derivative of some form of artifact tech. So it's probably a watered down version or a mock-up or something. I'll keep it isolated, and if Father's trying anything with it, I should be able to reverse engineer it to an extent. Since they want to let it ride, I won't tamper with too much, but I mean, they're already following us.
Yeah. No, like, Ruka, above the table, the tracking thing to Wu was known, and as far as his knowledge about it, there's no, like, recording device or anything of that nature. The only surprise is the Shinsu suppression functionality.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well-
Eden was connecting it with the suppression and the memories, just kind of like,
Yeah.
these are a little too side by side for her. That's why she's just letting Lyria know.
Yeah,
Because of the history.
Lyria will turn back to Wu. Are you sure you want to let this ride? We could just destroy it.
I mean, it's realistically up to the group consensus here, but I think there's value in letting Tirsa see where we're at right now. we can absolutely use this against him given the right circumstances. Even your notion of having Pigsy take it would have been great had he been here.
Eden kind of gets a look on her face. We could use you strategically.
In what sense?
If Father is tracking you as we speak via that orb, you're a scout. We give you a little bit of a lead time. Obviously, we're in communication, but if Father still thinks you're on Icier's side, and you get to the Icier troops that are tracking Leif before we do, you can report to us how close they are, what they're doing, and we go get Leif.
The only thing is, I'm not sure that Father would believe that I'm still on his side at this point.
Well, then I see no use in him tracking you then.
Well, we could always, in the next scuffle, make a statement with it, send it back with whatever bodies we keep up.
That sounds fun to
I'll
me.
try not to liquefy the next one.
At any rate, what Father knows is what Father knows. I don't think that all of this information has been disseminated amongst the ranks just yet either. So there might be some merit with me going on ahead and meeting whatever pawns that we encounter. I haven't seen
It's
any
just the
yet.
fact that you weren't in the last battle, so none of the people that survived, Cecil's spirit form and the other pawns that survived, could have reported on you fighting with us. They just saw
Right.
the four of us.
Right.
That's why I was like, strategically, you might be able to go ahead and be like, recall is coming, or Umbriella.
Yeah, I think that influence should work very well on anybody that's lower ranked at this very moment. So I think we should do that regardless.
However, keep in mind that Father already sent you on an assignment, one
And I
which you
haven't
technically
reported.
failed.
I haven't failed. I just haven't reported back. He can have his suspicions,
What I
but they
mean-
haven't been confirmed.
What I mean is that Ace and Hugo and Silyong are all still alive. You were sent there to get rid of the Miro people, were you not?
Well, the exact orders that I was given was to capture, but
Well, Father doesn't have them. As far as where I'm sitting, that means technically you failed. So even if he doesn't think you've defected, I would say suspicion is definitely aroused. I wouldn't bank on everyone
There's
in
no
IC
doubt.
welcome you with open arms, is what I'm saying.
I spent a lot of time with that man, and what I will tell you is that he might seem very open, but he's incredibly closed off and arrogant, and only people that he gives information are people that need to know. I guarantee you, no one below the bishops should have any information on me prior to you guys killing Leonida.
Plus,
Now, how
if
fast
we need
that
to sell
spreads.
it,
What are you saying?
also, if we need to sell it, I know what Smile looks like. I can accompany you ahead. Disguised as Smile.
That might work very well. If anything, we can spin it. Me and Smile weren't enough to take you. We were captured. We broke free in the chaos.
Or they escaped. Technically, there's no bodies or any proof to prove either claims of failure or success. It's something to keep in mind for now. We're not going to have that much space as we continue to put time between when you should have captured us and, you know,
True.
as you stay with us longer, that's going to be harder to sell. But for this instance, it's something to keep in the back of the mind. And in the case of Leif Lindquist, I would prefer he stay alive. So whatever I can do to assist in that, I'm more than willing to go back to a bit of my deceptive roots, as one could say.
Works for me. Go with that for now.
Is Brack
Where's
doing
Brack?
anything? Well, we had the same thought.
Brack is just listening to the conversation from afar. He's mad at them for destroying the ship.
You said it was okay to do.
Just because he said it was okay, don't mean that it was okay.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you
True.
helped, brother, so like you're at least an accomplice in that. I don't know.
You
I've just
drove
been
it
keeping
into
all
Crashed
that.
it first. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, that's true.
Ace was just recycling. What are you talking
main
about?
token
Can I assume then that during all this talk and planning and sort of catching up that you're like flying, like Dragon Ball Z
Yes.
style? all
We're
the way to your
flying
destination?
and talking.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna describe a bit then. So, on the way there, I'm assuming you're taking some manner of precaution. Can I have you all make what I'm gonna call a group stealth check? So, I'm assuming you're not trying to buy attention. You might not necessarily be sneaking, but you're trying not to buy attention, right? You're trying to get to your destination without being obvious. So, stealth checks from everybody would be appreciated. We got 13 from Brack. We got 25 from Woo. I'm gonna bust out the whoosh. The frick? That's gonna be.
Safe to say we pass.
Hold on. I think. Oh, is stealth one of your expertises? That's cool, John. I didn't know that. Sick.
Yeah, damn straight
That's
it is.
awesome. Okay.
He's a
I
little.
remember him specifically saying that that's what he
Yeah,
wanted more than
respect.
Bro, you're not going to see
He's
me unless I
Sasuke.
want you to see me, bro.
Those were the words you used the last
And
time.
then 20
All you had to do was
wow.
say stealth, brother. Say less. Say
Okay.
less, bro. Say less.
So with a special shout out to Jong, Woo, and Lyria, yeah, you all averaged like 21. So you certainly were able to avoid detection, at least to the most important degrees, on the way towards destination. You do see the castle. This castle, by the way, you know, the Exarchs hideout. It's in ruins. I mean, like, it's a smoldering mess. The smoke rising up into the sky of the floor above. And you don't see any trace of Icier there. You don't see, from this distance, Eden, you especially with your gadgets and everything, there's no trace of Icier that you can tell, which would mean hopefully they're not tracing you either. But yeah, that place is gone for sure. Now, what you especially notice is after a bit of time passes, maybe another 30 minutes of flight, is you start to sense a different vibe in the area, a bit of unease around you. Now, those of you who've been traveling around the tower in the past 100 years, which I would assume is all of you, this is not a new feeling for any of you, because this is the feeling you get when you are near and approaching one of these fractures. And a lot of the fractures that have been spawning all over the tower are a lot more minor. Like, you might see a strange occurrence, like maybe a mountain that doesn't belong, or a mountain goes missing. Like, just weird happenstances, and you just sense something odd with the Shinsu, or maybe you sense something that isn't Shinsu. Maybe you sense a lack of Shinsu, something different. And this time is no exception. However, it's quite to a significant degree. You sense a strange happenstance. And the way I would describe it is more about the latter, like a lack of Shinsu. Like the Shinsu has been heavily disrupted in the area. John, can I have you roll religion for me? $28. Yes, sir. So I'm trying to think of how to say this.
Can Eden roll too?
Yes, I just think that this would happen first because of
Okay.
reasons. I'm gonna send you a message, Isaiah. I'm gonna send you a quick message. I'll send you a quick little message. That'll be my in-between way of handling this. As you're making your way there, and I'll play this for now, just so we have some in the background. Where are you at? There you go. Sent it to you in our private chat.
Okay. Can he discern like directionally?
Towards
it-
the
you know what I mean?
fracture.
Is there,
Like towards the north, coordinates towards Leif's location.
Okay, so he senses his presence specifically, like in the same direction as where they're told Leif is.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Does he do?
I would say,
Yep.
yeah, I would say. Well, okay. Can I
Mhm.
ask a follow up? Like,
Mhm.
he identifies that energy as energy from that location, but is it
Mhm.
hostile?
No, it's
Like,
not.
does it feel?
It's not hostile or unhostile. It's more just a fact of the environment. Like it feels like that. In that it feels like you're heading towards something akin to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
feeling.
yeah. Okay. Well, if it's not hostile, I think for now, until
Yeah.
he, like, because that's not necessarily a whole lot of information. So I think he would
Right.
just pocket that, and then, once once they're able to discern more,
Yeah.
he'll make up his mind about what to do about it.
Fair enough. So that was the first roll. Now, as everybody is approaching, I'll do one last roll from everybody. Perception. This time, a general roll of perception.
Can Eden
Mhm.
potentially roll religion because she would be very attuned to no Shinsu?
Sure. I'll give you a religion check here instead. All right, that's a 33
What was
from
the-
Woo.
Brack!
A 2
How?
from Bragg Bronson.
How?
That's the nat one, buddy.
Is it? Is it?
No,
It's
it's
nat
Wait,
one.
it is.
it
You
would
know
be
why?
red.
Yeah.
Because you roll.
No, it added in the wisdom
Yeah,
bonus.
but
That's a
why
nat
isn't
one.
it red? That's weird.
It should
It
be
should
red.
just be
It
red.
says he
yeah.
rolled a 1.
It's probably the new update, yeah. But the 1d20 was a
The
1.
hell? Okay. Yeah, it was a 1. It's a 1.
That's crazy.
Milios, no.
Okay. Okay.
He
Your rollies
perceives
betrayed
nothing.
you.
So this is fine. This was not a group check like the stealth. This was kind of just to give some individual information. So I'll start from the bottom. Brack, I don't know. Maybe he's distracted. Maybe you're thinking about that ship and how much money you lost from the pod exploding and everything, and you're just not in
Damn.
the zone right now.
Stupid kids, man.
And I would say that obviously, John, you're focusing on the presence that you're feeling, so that's kind of where your head's at. As far as Lyria goes, I'll give you a little thing here that the presence of the people that you were in contact with before, based on the you've been working with these people for a long time, and so you have this sort of obvious connection with them for a multitude of reasons, and it's around this time that you receive sort of an update from the heart suit, we'll say. And the heart suit is sort of, whenever you need them to, they are like ready to assist. So if at any point you wish to call upon their aid, you may do so. But aside from that, that's like the main thing I'll give you here. Eden, because you roll religion, I'll describe things differently. So you sense that this particular fracture that you're approaching is pretty big. Maybe the biggest you've seen since they've started appearing. One that is so large and significant that wherever it connects, you may be able to travel there. It may be like a permanent opening to a location that should not exist, which is maybe a pretty similar, kind of familiar feeling considering all the progression and such that Eden has had to go through. This fracture is quite significant, is what I will say. And then with Wu, you sense that Leif is up ahead. He's not in any danger right now. However, with the fracture being the way it is, you cannot help but feel, whether it's intuition or experience or just picking up on the Shinsu, you get this feeling that soon there will be significant danger in the area, and from more than one source. That things could go pretty bad soon. And so there's kind of this...
Does that
Yeah. Mhm.
does that perception make him feel because like I get the urgency there, but like, does it feel as though almost like it would be folly or a trap to rush the situation as a result of that?
Right. I would say that you'd certainly be putting yourselves in danger being there at all. But it's going to be dangerous for
The urgency
anyone.
matters. Like the quicker the
urgency
better.
does,
Still is.
it does indeed. Like yeah, exactly. So whatever bad feeling you have with everything happening, yeah, there's an urgency there. It's still gonna be dangerous no matter what. But the longer you wait, the more dangerous it'll get for sure. Yeah, for all involved.
Okay, got it.
I'll give you guys like a second if you wanna like do like a last check-in, and then we'll cut to the scene.
Yeah, I mean, above the table, like, what do you guys think? Because like, I'm inclined to just go. I don't know what presence Jong is feeling that day, but like,
Well, if you're getting a feeling that Leaf's about to get jumped, I'd say it's kind of foolish for us to go stand right next to him and get jumped with him, right? Like, why don't we wait, see who shows up, and then at least we get the element of surprise on him.
it's not a bad play.
Ace is like, Leary is very anxiously kind of like, I could go ahead.
You're not gonna go ahead by yourself.
I could disguise as someone. I don't know, but I need to get to Leaf. And if they jump us together, then you guys can swoop in. I don't know, I don't know where his capacity's at, if he's injured or whatever, and I would hate to watch it happen.
Okay, I'm going with you then. I'm not very good at sitting idle, but I agree with Jong.
Well,
all of us
hold
rushing
on,
there
hold
is
on,
a little
hold on.
dangerous.
Hold on. They're trying to get mural people. If Ace goes to Leaf, that's 2 mural people in the same spot. If the rest of us wait, we'll get surprise opportunities on them. So,
They don't have to know it's me.
I don't think you should be you.
she
If I
could
go
be
as Icier,
Jaerys.
yeah, but if I go as Icier, then why would they attack me if I'm with Wu?
We don't know
That's
who
fair.
the threat is coming from, but either way, I like that plan better.
Just
And
be
I have
advised.
I have things on me that if I need to show Leaf, he'll know it's me. You know, like we can.
At the very least, he'll
on.
recognize me, and I'll pose as a threat if need be, given who's there. If it is Icier, I'll pretend to work with them for a few seconds.
Well,
Maybe
hold on
that's a
now,
play we can make.
because the idea of throwing Ace in there as Ace and using 2 mural people as a way to pull out the Icier, and then having the rest of us come in and tag him off, is not a bad plan.
I disagree. The threat still exists as it stands. We still don't know if it is Icier or not. And ultimately,
I think
Leaf
we
is
do.
enough.
Leaf is a mural person, right? That's why we're here, to save him from Icier. I think it's a
There
safe
might
bet.
be
Whoever's
more
attacking
to it.
him is Icier related.
Or okay, what about this? What about if Wu looks like he's bringing me in, like we just happen to intercept this other mural person. So if Icier encounters us, Wu's in the middle of bringing me in or whatever, and if Leaf sees us, Leaf will draw towards us too because Leaf knows me. Either way, we bring both sides to us and keep the integrity of neither side knowing what's happening. Icier will see that Wu's doing his job. Leaf will see that I need help and come towards us.
I think that
It
could
maintains
work.
both.
Good.
And then we
At
just
the very
hold.
least, it'll give us time to determine the situation and create an ambush at the same time.
And just be advised. There's no. The pool of Shinsu here is very low, if non-existent at all. So just be careful.
I have enough if we need it.
All right.
Also, Icier is not presumably the only threat we might have to worry about.
That's what I'm
There's
trying to
Void
say.
Shinsu in the area.
That's
I'm
what
assuming
saying.
it's coming from that rift. It's not hostile, but that also doesn't mean that it's friendly. That's why I was opting for having more people on the ambush line than people out on the field when this fight breaks out. We know Icier's coming, but we don't know who else is coming.
Fair.
Well, the
I
faster
just
we
think-
get Leif, the faster we get out of here, whether it's
And-
That's fine.
Icier or otherwise.
And you guys will be seconds behind.
These are all fair points. I think the plan is sound as it is. I think we gotta move.
All right. So can you guys clarify then? Is there like a marching order, or like people going in, people staying back? What are we doing?
So
I mean, I'm gonna take Lyria.
yeah, we was gonna pretend like
this
he has
location.
Lyria captured and accidentally runs into Leif. Jong, Eden, and Brack, we're all gonna stay hidden,
Right.
so that whatever comes out next, we get a surprise round on him
All right.
from a mechanic standpoint.
Perfect. Sounds good to me. So, Wu and Lyria, you take the lead, kind of separating yourselves at least, a bit from the rest of the group, although obviously, as you said, the rest of you are not going to be that far behind. Heading towards the destination, and you see the fracture quite evidently. There's a mixture here of the elements I described earlier. It's not just that something is missing, and it's not just that something new has appeared. It's kind of both. You see this giant, hole in the earth, almost like a crater, but if a crater was jagged and disrupted, and it's almost like something was sucked down into nothingness rather than something crashed into nothingness. You see them, parts of the mountain are just missing, and some of it's even kind of floating up into the air. Pieces of the rock kind of floating upwards, like gravity has been reversed. But even within the structure, this crater-like appearance, there's a tear, a rip in the ground, and this dark, kind of smoky-like substance is floating up out of it, almost like a dark purplish black substance. And in front of it, you see a few individuals. You see Leif Lindquist. We do have art for Leif Lindquist. He's looking even more heroic than he used to. He's got a bit of a smile on his face. He's got a needle on his shoulder, looking like a bit of an adventurer from a fantasy story.
He looks like Link.
He's literally.
That's what I was
He looks
thinking.
like he's about to
Yeah, Eureka and I
That's
joke that he's like the Christmas. He's like a Christmassy kind of version of.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear the
yeah,
ocarina from the
Robin
void.
Hood.
Yeah, like a Robin Hood Link. Yeah, for sure.
Joe wants so hard to make this mofo the protagonist story, bro.
Yeah, he's like Link, exactly.
I
got,
bet
like,
you.
5
I'm not gonna
bells.
lie. If there was a spin-off, I feel like this would be the first character he picked too, low key.
Oh, you think?
He's got so many belts.
Listen, I like an antagonist that you spare that becomes a good guy. It's sick. Anyway, point not mattering. He's there in front of the fracture, but he's joined by 4 people that you can sense are not rankers, are not even regulars. Ordinary-looking people wearing ordinary villager clothing. You see a child, you see a couple of women, you see an older man there, and they're kind of behind him. In a sense. Hannah, you look like you have something you'd like to say.
I'm just gonna channel my inner Jennifer Lawrence. What do you mean? What do you mean? He's got children and women and children with
He
him.
does.
Why?
He does indeed have women
He
and
took the
children.
village,
with him.
bro.
This is gonna be Arlem all over again. Well,
Collateral
good
damage.
thing Eden is soldered through.
Don't worry, you got Leif Lindquist in your corner. But yeah, so. But the most evident thing. So, I guess let's give it a bit of time. Lyria and Wu, you approach his location. Now, Leif's locked onto the fracture and the tear in the earth, right? He has his needle in his hands, and the needle, by the way, looks new. It's very it has this, exactly as it appears in the art, this kind of jagged appearance, but the material looks extremely rare, expensive, unique, right? A very unique looking weapon. But the two of you approach, and he'll kind of turn his head around and instinctively whip his needle, but kind of stop short as you all flying towards him. And then he'll kind of tilt his head. Woo, Lyria. What are you doing here?
Oh, watch where you swing that thing, buddy. It's sharp.
The townsfolk immediately
It's like a
flock
tongue
behind
twister.
him.
Leif, are you okay?
I'm fine. Apparently, these people were displaced by the fracture. I'm making sure they're okay, but... And he kind of turns to face the crack in the ground. I can't help but have a bad feeling.
It's a warranted bad feeling when there's smoke coming out of the ground.
It's not just...
And looks like hell.
And it's not just smoke. These people, they'd like to be reunited with their family, their loved ones that went missing. I'd like to help them find these people. However, I was still debating how to do so when you arrived.
Meaning they're lost around here?
The old man kind of steps forward with a cane. They must be inside that fracture. We have to find them.
Alright, Gramps. I respect the resolve, but I don't know if we have to find them. You look like you can barely walk.
And one of the ladies kind of crosses her arms. She looks like she's maybe like the barkeep of the town based on her appearance and such. We don't need you if the hero is with us.
Oh, the hero, is he?
He's like, no. He turns. They're heroes too.
Do not put
I'm
that
just gonna-
on me.
I'm just gonna put a pin. You just said this lady's the barkeep. It's a good thing we kept Jong back, given his recent introduction.
True.
So just be careful, ma'am. What you wish for?
If she don't know
And-
Sabrina, she got nothing to worry about. Bro. What the hell you talking about? I don't
She's
know
actually
what
like
you talking
Sabrina's my
about.
cousin.
I don't even know this lady, bro.
He's got a vendetta against bartenders.
Is Lyria's just going to quickly turn to Wu. Do you want to sweep the perimeter for Icier? I can help evacuate these people very quickly.
Already on it. Wu would have sent out his observer in stealth mode.
Okay.
I don't have one for this. What check do I do?
It would be like a wisdom check,
just a
and then add
basic
your
one.
proficiency. So that's how we've done it before. We don't have like a specific observer skill, but it would be wisdom plus proficiency
Alright.
for you. Yep.
Okay.
And then I did make a mistake. You got the bartender lady, you got the old man, you got a kid, and then like a carpenter looking dude who looks
Oh no, my weakness.
he doesn't look like Hugo.
Oh, no.
But
My brand.
Woo, that's a 12.
That's pretty bad.
It's not.
No, because like it doesn't auto add it. I rolled a 1. Like,
No, 'cause
yeah.
it does.
Borrow my
Yeah,
observer,
yeah.
sweetie, and try again.
No, look, like literally, look at the.
No, I know you
details.
did,
I
you
rolled
did
a
roll
1.
a 1. Okay, that's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got it. So,
I
huh?
wonder if those aren't programmed right, because he doesn't have red either.
It might be a setting thing. I'm not really sure why. We'll have to keep an eye out.
We'll let it
It's a little
ride.
strange, yeah. But yeah, so Wu, unfortunately, let's say it's the effect that the fracture has caused is making it difficult for you to manipulate your observer as properly. I'll also say that the kid is gonna like kind of throw a temper tantrum and be like, "No, we gotta go in there and save my friend. My best friend is in there." And it's just, I don't know, it's chaos, right?
Worse
The kids are
things.
starting to. Plus, things are gonna
Let's
happen.
just call it what it is. I'm just beginning to believe this H1 observer is as.
No. Don't say that. Okay, and then
Leaf, we need to
Meanwhile.
get these people out.
meanwhile, I was. Do you want to try to get the people like out of the vicinity? What are you gonna do, Ace?
Ace,
I think. Yeah. No, sorry. What were you saying, Wu?
do you want to help them?
It's
We're
not a matter of
stretching
want. It's part of
Right.
my specific creed to an extent.
Okay.
I can't just.
I
But
understand.
we can do this. We can do this in a way that is quick, swift.
They're
doesn't cause
just a
any-
liability right now, so therefore. And then he's gonna look at Leif as well. I'm not really asking you permission for this. If you want to help them, then I agree to help you find their family members. But they
Oh,
can't be here.
I'm about to
So,
say, we can't promise the families, but we need to get them out of this immediate danger
You're right.
Oh.
and address the fracture.
I
came up with the solution for that already. They're going in this gourd.
I was going to suggest my lighthouses to the ship, but
I'm not entering a gourd, says the carpenter.
You don't have a choice, Mr. Carpenter. The lighthouses to the ship is also a fine idea. I just don't know if something happens to them on the way. I think they're still safer with us than away from us.
So
Ace will look at. Is there any like level part of land?
level part of yeah, for sure.
This is a bit out of combat, so this is up to you if it would actually cost a technique slot. But is there any way that she can make Keeper's Fortress and just put them in there?
Oh, like inside the lighthouse?
Well, no, Keeper's Fortress.
Yes, although it would
So-
only be a temporary.
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay. I just don't. No, never mind. Hold up. I think since Woo's not she'll just tap Woo on the shoulder. You'd inform Leif what's going on. You're having difficulty scouting. I still have some scouting in me. I'll do a check real
Okay.
quick too. I don't trust that we're not alone.
Okay.
Go for it.
What do you want me to roll? Because I don't have the observer
It's wisdom as
thing.
well, and then add your proficiency. Because you
Just a wisdom check?
You have the
Straight wisdom
your
check?
Scout as well. So yep.
Yep.
Wow. You both. 6.
Are you sure that's a-
It's plus also 6 though,
Well-
so it's 12. Because it doesn't auto add your proficiency.
Okay.
You rolled a 2.
Well, dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, like.
That was something.
There's a fracture. You sense your allies nearby. You know, parts of the village maybe floating upwards as well. That's just like no longer there. It's like missing. And that's about all I got for you for the
Hey, Joe.
time being. Yes.
While we're waiting,
Yeah.
can I use my Radogon ability to like see if I can scout out whoever these enemy reinforcements are and or what direction they're coming from?
Redugon. Like how? What do you mean using your Redugon to do this?
Well, it lets him see people's Shinsu
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay.
and like where they are. So like if these people are trying to jump, this whole group of people, like
I see.
I could at least find out where they're coming from.
Yeah, sure. I'd say so. Absolutely.
What do you want me to just like? Do I just click
Yeah,
the
first click it.
ability?
Yeah, first click it so it can appear in the chat, and then you can make the associated like investigation. I think roll. Redugon. Now, can you describe this physically? Because this is the first time it's been called this, at least in this context.
Yeah. Hold on. What was the? Wait. Does it say it in this? What the roll was?
I'm just saying you can roll intelligence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like it was,
and I'll give you
okay,
advantage.
okay.
Yeah. I'll just give you advantage. I think it actually
It's investigation, not intelligence.
investigation.
It was. That's
which is
second.
yeah,
which
yeah.
is
I think I
intelligence.
remember.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. If that helps.
You said
Advantage on your investigation. Yep.
Honestly, we
There
should
you
have just grabbed Leif and like flew away. Like just like scooped him up and left.
Right.
So 23. Yeah, this is perfect timing because I'm gonna kind of you. I'll give you like a brief moment here. I've been looking for an opening. I think this works. You sense through. So actually, first before I even say anything, describe the Redogon and like what happens.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say for like as he's standing there with you guys, Brack and Eden, you all like it kind of feels like a weight. Like all the Shinsu in the immediate area, it feels like it gets like really, really dense, and then his eyes change in shape and color as it looks. His eyes, they start to take on the appearance of like the way they looked when he would use the lightning pill. But if I were to describe these two abilities differently, the lightning pill, when he used it, it felt very volatile, right? Like very, very just kind of Shinsu shooting in and out of various places, amplifying, like desaturating and stuff like that. Where this feels, there's a level of control. There's a level of like consistency, fluidity to this, but it is the same level of intensity. And as his eyes change this to the shape and this color, he starts to like look around the immediate area. He starts to scan the, you know, the ruins, the sky, basically like the whole area. And, you know, then he'll see whatever
All right.
Joe.
Boom. Kind of, we have a little bit of an image here that can kind of help convey this a little bit, similar to the lightning pill here, as he starts gathering up Shinsu and sensing the area. And what you sense, sorry, I just read Ruka's message in the Discord. What you sense is that the immediate threat, because again, there's like maybe more than one threat here. The immediate threat is the fracture. That's where the danger is located towards them.
Okay, so earlier you said it wasn't hostile. Now you're saying it is hostile?
No, well, so before you sensed Void, you sensed through your connection because of Sashin inside of you.
Right.
You sensed Void presence. You couldn't tell if it was hostile or not. You just sensed it as if the environment contained the Void. I'm saying now that there are hostile things that could emerge out of the.
Okay, so of immediate dangers in terms of Inshinsu,
Yes.
the Void or the
fracture.
whatever.
Saying,
Yes, the
are
fracture
you-
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm confused.
Okay.
Is the void and the fracture the same thing or not? Like
well, I'm assuming the fracture is just a rift that potentially could
A rift
lead to the void. Because earlier he was saying like this could be like a permanent location where this would spawn. So I'm assuming the reason he was sensing void energy is because that's
Okay.
potentially where this fracture could.
I get
lead.
it, but like I'm just trying to
Mhm.
like Joe, like you're not using them interchangeably mistakenly, right?
No.
Like they're
I'm
okay,
saying that
alright.
fractures appear all over. This is a
I
fracture
get it.
that now Jong is sensing maybe leads to or is connected to the void, and is now sensing
Right.
that something dangerous could be emerging from it.
I'm trying to lock in on the nuance of it because like it could be separated into two things. That's why.
Yeah. So
So-
Jong will give you any reaction. to
Yeah,
that.
so Jong is going to call into Ace and Wu and basically warn them that there is a hostile like presence coming from that fracture and that is imminent. Like if you're trying to move these
Like-
people or whatever, like get away from that fracture.
Like a pocket call or
Yeah, I guess because that's how. Yeah. However, he would need to contact them. He contacts them that way.
you could just yell. But I mean,
Well, that would give away his
I think
position.
they're
There's no
Yeah,
reason that
that's
we're
what I'm
hiding,
saying.
so no, he's not going to do that.
Joe, I didn't do this earlier, and I probably should have.
Okay.
Can Ace make sure that people are real?
Sure. How so?
Well, she obviously doesn't want to punch a child, but
Okay.
like
takes.
she's
Bro,
just
if we're dealing with a
she's-
bunch of imaginary ass people right now.
well, she thinks it's odd that there's a fracture right in the middle of a random village with this random assortment of people
Okay.
Well,
that are very
that's-
vague and indescript, and they're playing to the hero over here, which is awfully convenient
Okay.
to get him to stay in one place. And so Ace is kind of, I don't know how you would suggest that she suss this out, but she wants
Right.
to suss it out.
Okay. I'm gonna say do an investigation check.
Fair enough. Luckily, that is one of my strengths if I don't roll like crap. 17.
17. As far as you can tell, these people are real. And the indescript nature is because the DM did not give them as many details as he could have. And
Nor do
if
they
you
need
wish,
it.
he can give more. But they are, as far as you can tell, fully fleshed out real people. Not regulars or rankers,
Okay.
just ordinary people living in the middle of nowhere.
Joe, I'm pretty much over this situation
Okay.
because it's taking. What do I need to roll to incapacitate all 4 of them and put them in the gourd without their consent?
You don't have to, dude. Okay, these people are like ants to you. You can.
No,
do
but
whatever you want.
Leaf might try and stop me. That's my only.
Oh
Hey, Leaf, don't stop this. Like,
no, Leaf is gonna.
how much does Leaf look like he weighs?
What does that have to do with it?
Amazing, amazing.
Um.
He's a guy you can ask that question.
Also, you guys know we came here to save Leaf, right? Like that was the.
That's
Ace
what I'm
is
saying.
literally just a
Right.
while Wu
Yeah.
like bottles these people up in the gourd. Ace is gonna be like, well, I guess we're going, and is probably just going to fireman carry Leaf to the
Okay,
ship.
Okay. Like he's
Well,
probably like
I
180
also
pounds,
can't-
but- what?
Oh,
I
easy.
also can't absorb living human beings into the gourd unless they're incapacitated, so I have to knock them out.
Oh,
Unless they're willing to
okay.
go in there, you know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
if they're willing to go in there, that's different.
well,
but
well, this is.
I'm just gonna do like a little quick throat or back of the neck chop to all 4 of them. What do I gotta do?
You can just do that, and I'm gonna assume
okay,
you can
but-
control your power
Leave-
enough that
don't
you don't
panic.
like behead them or something.
I'm not trying to hurt
Yeah.
anyone. I'm just trying to knock
Yeah.
them all
Yeah.
out
Okay.
quickly and
Ace-
efficiently and move on.
Okay.
Yeah, Lyria's gonna be like, Leaf, don't panic. I'm gonna need you to like pick me up. Astrid's on her way. Don't ask questions. We need to get out of here. And it's gonna
Just
try to
fucking
like.
like Vegeta chops all their heads off.
The kid like looks up at you, Woo, as you approach, and then just.
I'm sorry, lad.
He shows you a picture of his
Anakin.
family.
I'm just gonna look. The kid is the only one I'm gonna look at. Like, sorry, lad. I really didn't want it to go this way.
He said, "Anakin, give me strength."
Yeah, you hear like the lightsaber sound.
Okay, they're all
Fucking funny.
unconscious, and but so this is perfect timing. This is perfect timing, because suddenly, like, and this is not to give you the jump, just to make things a little more tense, because I've been waiting for an opportunity. I think this makes sense. This is around the time when something emerges out of the fracture. Something legit emerges out of the fracture. And more specifically, it looks to be some kind of non-tower-like monster. Quite large. Maybe not like super large. Let's call it like a large, like a D&D large kind of monster. That kind of, it's like a horizontal beast that kind of emerges out of the void and like lands out of the ground and starts like panicking and like heading your way. And a second one emerges out as well.
Oh, this is Skyward Sword, man. This is just Skyward Sword. This is Leaf. Go for the toes.
This is
Oh.
fun.
Or maybe run.
He doesn't have a Wii remote,
Well, no, okay, no.
so it's a little
I
challenging.
mean, I
but-
did tell you guys that there was something coming out of that thing like 3 seconds ago. Just saying.
Yeah, well, Ace is literally gonna be. She was like mid, trying to get Leaf to like come with her to get out of there.
Okay.
I mean, okay. So, can I vacuum these people up or not?
Yes. So they are. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone.
Leaf, we need to go.
I'm very
The
excited. to
child's
find-
teddy
Oh.
bear like falls to the ground.
Oh my god, Joe.
Now he's gonna take.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay,
We're
all right,
saving their
so
lives.
chill. Who's gonna pick up the teddy bear?
Here, dog. You
Alright.
might as well be like he drops his inhaler as he
Yeah,
gets
and the-
whipped into the goal like that.
And the family picture, his inhaler, the house
doing, bro?
His
keys.
crutch falls to
Now
the
he's
ground as
popping.
the remains of his
Teddy bear
body
gotta
gets sucked
fall,
up into
bro.
the gore.
Nah. Who's gonna
Not his
grab the teddy
retainer.
bear, bro? Who's gonna hold on to the teddy
God
bear?
damn it.
Who holds onto the teddy bear? All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Leaf is gonna turn to the monsters. So we can enter. He's gonna.
Okay, but we need to exit.
That's
Leaf.
when you notice that the one in the lead has human blood coated along its mouth and onto its shoulders.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
The villagers.
What do you mean?
They're inside. I have to save them.
They're dead. Leaf, what are you
They
talking
might not
about?
all be.
It's
Okay,
wearing their blood. What are you talking about?
Leaf, if you die, bad things happen. We need to get out of here.
He's gonna turn towards you. I can't just abandon them. I'm sorry.
Yes, you can. Okay, listen. This is bigger than this exact moment. We need to get out of
It
here.
would
I
go
want to
against
save them
every
too.
bone in my body.
You're not gonna have bones in your body if you waste it on this.
All right.
Leave. Be honest
Can Brack
with yourself
sneak
for a
attack and
second.
deep knock him
Okay,
out?
hold on. One at a time. Woo first. Go ahead.
I just want to say one simple thing. This hero complex thing needs to stop right here and now. Be honest with yourself. You already saved these people. If you really think about it, their family's already dead and they're going to have to accept that. You've done enough.
Don't know
Now,
that.
if you were telling me you were doing this because you wanted a challenge, I might accept it. But you're trying to self-sacrifice as always. We don't have time for that. And unfortunately, your sacrifice ruins things for a lot more people than just these families.
Okay, so Rack, before you get a chance, I'm gonna give Lyria the floor to make a persuasion check. Now, normally I would give you disadvantage because of how gung-ho he is, but I know you have a feature that gives you advantage, so it cancels out to just a regular persuasion check.
Okay. All right, come on, leave. 15.
He thinks about
Did you
it.
set this like a DC nat 20 or something?
He thinks about it before turning
Go,
to the
Brack,
monsters.
it's on you.
And he charges.
Of course.
He starts to charge the monsters.
Oh,
Brack.
stupid.
Look, guys, there's a lot of mule people out there, bro. There's like a lot of them. I'm just saying.
We're already
That's
here,
it,
bro.
'cause
Like, we gotta
I'm gonna
scoop
let
this
Brack
up.
go. Eden already has her wings out. Should things go awry, but Brack, go.
So Brack is going to
Ignore that.
pretty much put up just a dense sphere of Shinsu around him, similar to Flash Flood, to stop him. But what he wants to do is just like suffocate him. Is that
You
possible?
want to suffocate Leaf.
Yes, to knock him out. Yes, yeah, it's the same thing as putting somebody in a rear naked choke. Yes.
This is one of your skills. Flash Flood.
I mean, it's Flash Flood.
So
but yeah.
you're wanting to use Flash Flood, but like from a skill check perspective to suffocate
Yeah.
him instead of. Okay, because we're not in combat, so I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able
What's
to
up,
do
you,
that
buddy?
to only Leaf? Like to
No,
like.
Brack would try to do this to anyone.
No, but
The whole purpose of it
I'm
is
saying like, can you
Okay.
hone it in on his sole location?
Oh yeah. If you're talking about precision, yeah.
Here's what we'll do. I like the creativity.
What?
We're gonna do. You're going to make an intelligence check, a flat intelligence check, and he's going to make a flat intelligence check. Okay? Does that sound
You
fine?
I'm rolling bad. That's why you want to duel. Okay.
So
alright.
just roll a flat
yeah,
intelligence
you-
check. He gets +4, so I'm just throwing that out there. Okay.
It don't
This
matter.
does cost a
It
spell
don't-
slot, so make sure you track that on your sheet that you use Flash Flood.
It-
Describe this for me.
It's a cantrip though. But
It's not a cantrip. It's
so
a spell
bas-
slot.
no, it's a
Okay,
cantrip.
maybe it is.
We talked
actually.
about this.
Maybe it is actually. I
We
forgot.
talked-
Sorry,
we
it's been
talked
it's been a
about this.
it's been a week. Okay, fine, whatever.
No,
You're right. My bad. My bad. Describe it.
Oh, but pretty much when Leaf goes, like he just feels like a bubble just starts to form from his neck all the way up to his head, like similar to like an astronaut's helmet. And then just in that one area, just you see Shinsu just leaking out the top, just being taken away from that one area, and then going right back through the spout that it was leaking out, just constantly just rushing, and until he just conks out.
Okay. Now, I'm not gonna get. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I want to check that someone messaged to make sure. So okay. I'm gonna say that this doesn't happen right away because this is Leif Lindquist. He's a ranker, just like you, skilled and adept at Shinsu. So at first he's like slow down, and he kind of stops and he whips his head to look at you. He's just like. He's struggling, but it only strengthens his resolve as he tries to take another step towards the incoming beasts.
All right, that's when Eden's gonna fly in.
Okay.
She's got her wings out. She's got 4 times movement,
Okay.
and she's just gonna yoink his ass and start flying the opposite direction.
Okay. Yep. And because of Brack,
She's-
you're
she's
able
a
to do
damsel.
so.
Is so
Woo,
over.
problem.
Woo is literally just
Damsel.
Woo's gonna look at this and just be like, okay, that's one way to solve a problem. I didn't realize that's what we're doing now.
Okay.
He went from the hero to the damsel in distress.
So Leif and Eden
No.
He's damseling himself
Yeah.
though, but
fly out of the situation, leaving the beasts to kind of whip around and in a frenzy
Can you-
charge Lyria.
Can you
and
describe
Woo.
these
I
beasts for me?
sure
please?
can. The two of them that have appeared
Fine.
are sort of like imagine the base creature is like a Komodo dragon, except the head is a lot more flat.
Ooh.
And they have this kind of light purplish skin. Imagine like a lesser version of Rem from the Enduro arc. Long and slender with a giant
Don't
tail
you do it.
flapping around. And they
What do
kinda-
you mean?
Boom,
I'm a
boom, boom, boom.
Pokemon master.
Oh no.
Lyria, go. Leave
They
him
got
to-
blood on
Let
him,
me just
man.
let me just get one.
Okay,
I
well,
have
that-
to. I've spent
Okay.
hundreds of years building up my collection.
So-
Okay, I have to get one. This is rare. It's from the.
it's got villager on it.
Okay.
So but
How? Okay. Can I roll? To see how strong and or difficult it would be to capture one of these things.
Sure. Make an animal handling check.
Are you gonna put it in the
No,
same
don't
board
don't
as
give
the
me
villagers?
don't give me. They're separate rooms. Okay, everybody's comfortable. Nope. Don't give me animal handling because that's too broken. I'm gonna succeed. Give me something
Okay,
else.
fine. Survival.
I'm
Survival.
trying to judge their
Survival.
strength.
Survival. That does make more sense.
Survival.
Yeah. 23. They are quite powerful, especially as denizens of the void. They are also quite intelligent. They have their own language that you probably wouldn't be able to
Oh, that's
understand
so
even
fire.
from the pocket. The main thing that you're also going to note, aside from their ability to use psychic attacks as well, they have a psychic ability. They're a psychic type Pokemon. But the other thing you note is there's a third being that rises up out of the fracture. This one looks a lot more humanoid, with a shawl draped around their body and a giant staff in their hand as they float up, their legs crossed into the air, head whipping around, multiple eyes searching in every direction.
We're about to get Kingdom Hearts. We gotta go.
There's also no indication that these things are actually Shinwei, correct?
They are
So,
definitely not Shinwei, at least in the way
yeah,
you
okay.
understand, yeah.
Yeah, that means I would have no command over them, which means it's a waste of time. So either we kill them or we dip. I'm good with either.
We have the villagers. We have the mural person.
I'm
I
down
mean,
to go.
It's just like we might as well just disengage and run if we can.
Yep. With haste.
I'm assuming you're flying.
haste.
I'm assuming you're flying back towards the location of your allies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before you do, because
Oh,
you
no.
are choosing to retreat, I'm going to say that a couple of attacks are fired your way. So we're just going to make a couple of checks here for the creature, especially the conjurer that rose out of the ground. In terms of them, like, in a panic, once again, there's a panic element here where they seem to be frantic for some reason. Firing an attack your way. So one attack of Void Blast heading your way, Lyria.
Barrier,
That is a
barrier,
30.
lighthouse
You're going to do
barrier.
Lighthouse Barrier?
I'm sorry, a
That is
30?
a 30. Does that hit?
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, I don't think Lighthouse Barrier is gonna help that. So a void, a concentration of pure void deals 20 necrotic damage to you as you fly away.
Oh no, that's not good, guys. Okay, well,
I'm not quite.
Lyria takes that to the back
Mhm.
and just screams out because ow, also the essence of everything doesn't like that,
Okay.
so extra ow.
Yep. And additionally, Woo, maybe because they, there's some kind of, maybe they sensed your, the amount of interest you had in them. One of the lizard-like creatures is gonna force you to make a concentration saving throw. This is the final thing before you can try to make your escape. Concentration saving throw as they shoot out an orb that starts to emit this mist, like a void breath ability.
Don't touch me. Don't brush your teeth, bro.
Okay. Well,
Musk.
Teeth has not been brushed. However, you did roll a 20, which does beat the DC of 18, meaning you only take half damage from this attack. So let me go ahead and roll that. You take
How much
half.
is that, bro?
So that's going to be only 12 damage, and you are not poisoned.
12 damage for never having entered combat is insane.
That's right. But you are able to make your escape successfully.
And we're not coming back.
Okay.
Wait, am I poisoned?
Nope. You're not. That was
Oh,
just a
thank
flat
goodness.
attack. All right.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's go.
You rejoin the rest of your companions, Leif Lindquist, having been knocked unconscious by now, thanks to Brack's maneuver, and in the safe hands of Inquisitor Eden.
Ace will hit her comms. Monarch suit 2, heart suit comms. We've secured your brother. He's not going to be happy. You might want to get to the ship.
Are you heading towards the scabbard?
Brack, can we head towards the scabbard?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we can head towards the scabbard.
All right, we'll prepare things for you to arrive. And she sends you the coordinates.
He's not going to be happy, Astrid. You better prepare for that.
The one who sends you the coordinates, by the way, is the strength suit, just to add some extra lore. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Cool.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. You fly away from the location, the feeling of dread kind of dissipating, and maybe abandoning innocent lives to their fate inside of the void, but that's okay. And sorry, I'm not trying to make you feel bad at all. I was trying to find something to say.
Look,
I'm not trying to make you
there's
feel bad. I
another-
swear. I'm sorry.
What do you
I'm
mean
sorry,
you
I'm
were
sorry, I'm
trying
sorry.
to make us feel
That's not what
bad,
I
bro?
meant.
No,
As we
he
walk away
meant
from
what
the
he
void, and
said.
the innocent
Let's
lives are
not-
eaten and crushed.
Let us
Look,
not do that. He said.
There's
let's just call
there's
a spade a
another
spade,
leaf.
homie, damn.
There's another leaf in the void
Mhm.
that can help them. She's the
And that's where I
princess
thought,
of demon
that's where I thought we
powers.
were
They're
going with it at
fine.
first. But I'm so glad that's not where we were going with it. So.
Okay.
And if they're food for the demon princess and her cohort, well then, sayonara, kids.
Sounds hard.
Unfortunately, this is like bigger problem Ranker Saga trolley issues. And the end of the world is kind of at stake, Leaf, so we're gonna have to...
It's way more important.
All right.
Yep.
And at least the people you try to save are alive, so he'll get over it.
Okay. I now need everybody, and this is going to be a very high DC. I'm warning you now.
Oh my
I have a number in mind. Okay? I need everybody to make a
Yeah.
group perception
Is
check.
it 3 digits?
No, it's not 3 digits. It is not 3 digits.
I'm just asking because that sounded like you had a high number in your head.
Yeah, it's,
You
it's
said-
not 100. Don't worry. Everybody
Roll.
needs to roll perception.
Oh. I get to roll my net advantage.
All right, we got 25 from Wu. We got 12 from Brat. We got 22 from Lyria. 24. Wow. Okay, I set a high DC, but you guys met it and beat it for sure. Damn, an average of 22 on the dot.
Also, mine would be 29 because it's +2 from the eyes of the seraphim.
Fair enough. Okay. You sense a presence nearby. A presence that is hot on your tail and quite close. A presence that you are almost inevitably going to clash with. And that is Icier. The forces that were at the castle are heading towards your location, and hot on your tail, they will appear any moment. You sense the presence of the same individuals, Eden probably being the primary one if we want to give the lore explanation being the 4 individuals, non including Cecil, who were at the castle, are going to be clashing with you any moment now.
So 4 pawns.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the ETA on this, and how close, and what's the timeline of us being
I'm
able
going
to
to say
escape?
they're like intercepting your position. Less than 30 seconds. Oops.
Can I cut them off?
How so?
Are they coming? Are they in the sense that are they approaching in a way that like they're gonna intercept the party as a whole, or are they coming on our tail and I can stop?
It's yeah, no, like if you keep heading your direction, they're gonna like cut you off, and if,
They're gonna just like intercept.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're like in between you and the scabbard, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead a little bit. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna take some initiative here. I'm gonna use Cloud Somersault to boost my range. Based off of, would you say my perception roll was high enough to figure this out?
Yeah, it was a group check, so you all get the same information.
Alright, but is this in here? No, it's not, right? What do I roll then
For what?
for Cloud Somersault?
You don't have to roll. It just increases your speed. You can put it in the chat.
Is it just
so you use a spell slot?
But basically, I just like remove the spell slot then.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
can click it so
Okay.
we can all see it in the chat, and then that's it.
Well, I don't see it unless I'm.
It's in your spell list or your main list of non-combat.
Oh,
stuff.
I see.
Yeah, sometimes this sort's weird. There it is. Weightless style Cloud Somersault. All right, cool.
I want to intercept them all before they intercept the party.
Okay. You would like to confront this group before the rest of the party does.
Mm-hmm.
All right, suddenly...
Act like we're sacrificing you.
Yep.
Act like we
We'll be
threw you
fine.
at the ship.
Everything will be fine.
Suddenly, Wu flies ahead, heading towards the danger present. And you find something that we'll find out about after our brief little break here.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do some.
Bro,
memes-
it was 1,000% coming. Come
we're
on.
gonna do some-
Yeah, you gotta be able to read that, dog. Like he was teeing that shit up like crazy.
You can tell. You can tell. Yeah.
You gotta read him, bro.
Play some memes and fan art here. Well,
I'm out of the game, bro. That's what it is. I've been out of the game for
That's
too
true,
long.
that's true. I'll be right back. Where's my mic? There it is.
You did
I'll
not
be right
mute
back, too.
Joseph. You did not mute Joseph.
But he's not hearing it.
Or now he
I'll
did,
be right
okay.
back too, but I would like to quickly discuss my plan, but
Okay.
give me a second.
We are cooked.
Yeah. Leif trying to be
We
a ding
need
dong.
hyperdrive. Brack, surely your spare ship has hyperdrive.
Y'all not getting two. Y'all got one.
You crashed it.
Do you proof?
You literally crushed it. You were
Where's your
fine.
proof?
In the rubble of the crashed ship.
Mhm.
Though, I mean, I don't know. So, we're gonna take Icier.
I mean, we have no choice. We got to.
To be fair, they are only pawns. They're probably rankers, but they're still pawns. Or we could just try to outrun them. Have Astrid do a hot. Just have her come in hot, and we hop in, and then GTFO.
I mean, I feel like if we don't get rid of them, they're just gonna come back.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to engage in much combat with the way the kits are.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure. But those that are still above 100 HP should probably take the lead on potential fight or flight.
Oh. Also, those jolly pawns. Grace is down 29 points. Lark is down 39 points. And then the other two, pawn A and B, had no damage. Just FYI. So some of them are injured still.
Are they rankers? Do we know?
We don't, but they were holding their own against Folk and Fawn. So they have to be of the level. But they are down.
They'd have to be rankers, otherwise this is no fight.
Yeah. But 2 of them have decent damage, and then the pawn A and B have 0 damage. So we at least have something there.
Oh yeah, Son, I don't know if he's back. But we'll have to show him that animation that's playing.
It's
That
so
River did.
good.
It's so great.
It's so
And
good.
Daddy, he took my boot.
Whoops, I'm
Children,
sorry.
children, children,
Children.
children.
Oh, goodness.
Also, I can already see the, what was it, Order 66 memes
Yes.
for Star Wars with Wu and that poor child.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
What did they think was gonna happen? They're like, we don't know if our family's dead or alive. It looks like they're dead. Go save them.
Look, Leif on his heroes
For free?
fantasy is just like, bro, it's like, I love how you said they're covered in villager. I was like, oh.
I mean, like,
no.
Ace goes in and saves people all the time. This is not good for her. Like, she doesn't want to turn away either. But at this point, it's do you save? It's the whole issue of like, do you save 1,000 people or do you save the 2 in front of you? You know,
Exactly.
like type of deal, and it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And he's gonna be really sassy about it. But I'm hoping that Astrid is in the vicinity, and she can just like older sister him, or is she younger sister?
She's technically
She's the voice of
younger, but
reason.
at
she's
this
gotta
point,
be.
she might as well be the older sister.
Yeah, and I mean, she's suited up, man. So I would like to see him come at her with those green stockings.
Yeah. And we got the strength suit aboard as well.
We got
So
the strength suit. We'll see if they show
whoever
up.
that is.
Nah, y'all are gonna be mad at me, but it's fine.
So 2 things. Izzy, is it possible with your ability that if Wu has one of your kunai that you could use it?
What do you mean? Like, can he
In order
use
to
the
swap.
ability to swap with the kunai if you're holding it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bet. So this is pure distraction tech, and it's gonna be a race. I'm gonna buy like a few seconds, whether it goes well or not. I'm gonna use you with the kunai if necessary for assistance if it goes south, but hopefully it works either way. You guys just beeline to the rendezvous point, and then we can make it back there in time. If I run into trouble, then I'm gonna have to ask you for assistance.
Okay, so to make this work, can we say that because you used your, what was it, to get a bunch of speed and like zip ahead to everybody?
Cloud
Can
somersault.
we say you use that ability and like as you flew past us, we did like a baton pass and Jong handed you off one of the kunai as you like went ahead of everybody?
What I was gonna say is,
Like, you have
given despite the fact that Wu and Jong are still on genuinely okay terms at this current moment, there's still some level of distrust, and you just planted that beforehand. From the moment that we had this conversation about the golden orb. So you
I
make,
don't know if
you
we
make-
can retcon that though.
you don't think so?
No,
I mean,
yeah, let's just do
not
no,
really.
because let's just do, because that's simpler. Yeah, I see where you're going, but yeah, that would have been that's more. It's more.
It's going back in time a
like-
lot.
And honestly,
Well,
Yeah.
that and it's just more. That's more character decision making on my part that I don't want to do.
That you don't want that. Well, that's why I asked. But like,
Yeah,
And
okay, let's just
maybe lore-wise, if y'all had been working together behind the scenes for a decent amount of time, like maybe you had already like Zhang seeing Wu go ahead, like already is like, I know what he's doing. Pass.
yeah,
That
I-
works.
like
Yeah.
what I think. Let's just go the simpler route, just so like we can say it's done and it's set up, and that's that.
Okay, that works. I'm not sure how effective this will be. It really depends on what the impetus is, but I think it should buy enough time for everybody to make it beforehand. I'm gonna have to roll some good checks though.
All right. Are we all back and ready to hop into things? Thumbs up. Cool. Ruka, are you back? Are you here too? Make sure. Cool.
I am.
Awesome. Then let's begin. So, I was gonna say last time on Towers and Gods. No, 10 minutes ago. Well, actually, you know what? First of all, thank you all for the memes and fan art. I don't want to forget to say that. Thank you. I want to give a special shout out to River Does Stuff for the really funny and animatic. That was so fun. I loved it. Thank you very much.
That animation was amazing.
So
good.
So fun. If anybody wants it with audio, you can see it in the Discord. It was a blast. But yeah, cool. So, woo. You charged ahead of the rest of the pack to meet up with the other 4 individuals from Icier. Do we want to say anything else happened? I heard some discussion, but I'll give you a chance to say what that amounted to.
I mean, I'll give John the floor here, actually.
Well, I guess I'll just say that. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm still fucking gross.
You're good, bro. You're good.
I guess like if everybody else is gonna go ahead to the ship, John would hang back a little bit, you know, in case things go south, quote unquote.
So there's nothing done with the kunai or anything? There was no like handoff?
There was a moment of acknowledgement.
I want to make sure that's canon. I heard discussion, but yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So as Wu flies by them all to go intercept the pawns, again, kind of similar to when he used it the first time, you like almost, if you weren't paying attention, wouldn't have even noticed, but he does like sort of pass one of the kunai onto Wu so that Wu has it.
All right.
And then, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Wu, you fly ahead. It's going to be a brief distance that you have to chat with them, but like as much time as we need here. So, yeah. 4 individuals. Graze, Lark, and then Pawn A and Pawn B. They're floating in the air. You see them coming as you both like fly. You know, both of you kind of, they halt as they see you approach. And immediately, boom, 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 they start creating Shinsu Bang. Stop!
What are you doing? How dare you attack me?
We're not attacking you. Where are they?
Where's who?
The former members of Team Recall. They're after Leif Lindquist.
Oh, I know. I was tracking them as well. I was actually hot on their tail a second ago until you distracted me.
You were. I roll deception. 11. Graze, who has his lighthouses out as well. Lighthouses that look awfully similar to Leonida's. They're Leonida's lighthouses.
Bro got hand-me-downs already. Shoot. Icier's budget must be.
Yo, we know they picked her loot apart because that's what Joe was saying at the end of the last
That's
thing.
true.
He was like, wait, so all her loot is on the ground so they can just scavenge that shit? And I was like, damn,
Yeah.
bro.
But if we had it, they would be
were out there
broken.
quick. The body wasn't even cold.
That's
And they were
right,
like, yo,
That's
you get that
crazy.
lighthouse.
That's crazy. Okay. Grace kind of shakes his head. This is a highly volatile mission. We can't just take your word for it. Hope you understand.
You realize that my word is higher than yours in any given instance. You might be getting in the way of something that you have no idea about.
I understand, but we're under the direct commands of Bishop Cecil, who I believe outranks you.
Rank is irrelevant.
Okay.
He doesn't have-
Now rank is
he doesn't-
irrelevant.
I wasn't done. He has no authority over me. My orders come directly from Tearseth himself.
Oh, shit.
And that's when a figure starts to manifest behind them. The spirit form of Cecil appears once more. Is that so? Could you tell me more?
Cecil, baby, you look wispy. Must be fun.
I shave every day, thank you very much.
See, this is why I like you. You got jokes.
No.
Look, I'm in pursuit I don't know what you're doing here, but I've missed them twice already, and I won't allow that to happen again. As a matter of fact, everyone here will just get in my way. Why don't you come here yourself? Maybe then I'll have some assistance.
Oh, I am here. I'm just in two places at once as it's more convenient. Now, I ask you for one task, and I will not ask twice. Step aside and allow us to handle this.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I was wondering if you'd say that. He turns to the pawns. Permission to kill him. All right, roll initiative.
Cecil, you idiot.
All of us?
Yeah.
Are we all initiating? Because
We're trying to get around this.
So
Yeah.
it
You
kind of
should go-
depends. Are you gonna abandon Wu to this fight, or what's
That-
the?
No, I think you do
Wow.
abandon me. I think you do
No,
abandon
it's
me.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the whole point was the knife, right?
Yeah, it will be fine. Don't worry about it. Just get Leif to the ship is my most important thing.
Okie doke.
Figure it out from there.
All right. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and play this. All right. So it's just Wu then.
We did say that Ranker would have some 1v1 fights.
We did absolutely. I'm totally fine with it. I just want to make sure you all were.
It's not a 1v1, bro.
It's not a one thing.
It's not a 1v1.
All right. Let me go ahead and roll some initiative checks myself. Give me a moment to pull up all the sheets. Don't worry about it.
I'll say, if you're looking for their damage, Grace is down 29 points, Lark is down 39 points.
Joe, I
Pawn
sent
A
you a
and Pawn B have 0 damage.
Yes, thank you. Go ahead, Brack.
Yep.
And I was just telling you I sent you a message. You know,
Oh,
let me know if that's okay.
my bad. Let me check. I see. Yeah, for sure. You can go ahead and I'll give you the chance to say that soon. Cool. Let's roll some initiatives. I'm going to pull up the turn order tracker. We got boom. Boom.
While you do the initiative, Eden is going to realize what's going on looking up ahead.
Mhm.
And she's going to... I hate to use a spell slot on this, but she's going to cast something on herself.
All right.
Let me put it into chat. Where did I put it? Did I not put this in? Wait. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. No, I didn't.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose.
1, 13, 13. So I gotta give it to 14, and then we get Grace with 11. We get Cecil with 15. Lark with 6. Okay, Eden, you're doing this before the count. Just go ahead and describe what you're doing.
Yes, so as the boys fly on ahead and before we get in visual range, Eden is going to, as she princess carries a very unconscious Leif Lindquist, seeing that he is the mission, and whatever the boys are going to go do is outside her mission parameters, she's going to cast Faded Nothingness. So she's going to channel the essence of nothingness and turn her and Leif invisible to fly around this shit show and get to Astrid's ship to deposit the cargo.
Got it. Okay. Yep. So you go ahead and kind of fade into invisibility as the two of you make your way there. Lyria, you're also heading towards the ship, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, but Brack sent me a message. Brack is staying behind and watching the fight from a distance at first. He has sent me that message to confirm that's what he's doing. Jong, is that what you're doing as well, or are you heading towards the ship?
No, he is also hanging behind. He's
All right.
waiting for his cue.
Got it. All right. So based on the turn order here, that's gonna go ahead and be Woo. You are first. You rolled the highest.
Can I get like a lay of where they're grouped and like how close?
Yeah, I can even give you a bit of a map here. I'm adapting it because it's I have to change some things, but it should be still doable.
Okay.
Just ignore some of the other tokens that shouldn't be
Okay.
there. Just give me a sec, and then that'll just give you something to work with.
Yeah, I just need like relative spacing. It doesn't really have to be.
Yeah, no, I've got you. Change layer to tokens. Tokens. We moved them up here. Again, ignore the giant fracture on the screen. But I'll go ahead and move you all to the new screen, then show everybody else. And then boom, boom. There you go. Again, ignore the giant red mess. Okay. So more or less something like something like this.
Okay.
Just floating high into the air, you know.
Okay. This is next. Babbitt. You guys said some of these people are injured, correct?
Yes. So they look to be a bit injured. Grace and Lark have taken some damage. Grace is the one with the lighthouses. Lark looks like a big beefy dude. You know what? We described him to look kind of like you. He's not. He has like a jacket that he's wearing around his waist a little bit, and he's like big and buff and shirtless and stuff.
All right, relax. Nobody looks like.
Sorry. All right, my bad.
Okay. I think where I'm positioned now is where I'm at. I don't necessarily need movement, but I kind of want it just because my cloud somersault should still technically be in
It's still
effect.
active, yeah.
So I'm actually, instead of directly engaging at first, also random question, but somewhat relevant. In what direction would the rest of the party be moving to the ship? Behind this party?
Yeah,
like behind me?
them. Yep. Relatively.
Okay, so like I'm distracting their attention pretty much.
Yep.
Here.
Seemingly.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Well, for whatever reason, it changes what I do though,
All right.
because I'm gonna move about 50 feet to here. I'm like 40. Yeah, this is about better. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Does that not?
I was trying to
that should
decide
work,
if you
right?
get opportunity attacks. I'm gonna say no for now.
No, because they all watch me do that, so I doubt.
Well, I'm saying yeah.
That should
I'm gonna
work.
let it slide this time because I think start of combat and everything. The positions are kind of
no,
relative
no.
anyway, so it's fine.
Well, in the way that I did it, I could have went around,
Exactly,
or I could have
yeah,
went. Like,
exactly.
It's the cloud somersault that
Exactly.
gives me like
You have tons
200
of
plus
mobility.
feet.
Yeah,
So like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to take a drink as a bonus action.
Drink the gourd. All right. Oh, I should have the chat up. Boom. Drink
I haven't had a
gourd.
drink all day, so I might as well have one now.
All right.
And then I am going to use weighted style stone monkey.
All right. Weightless style stone monkey. And are you doing which version?
And I'm not doing anything as of yet.
You're summoning the golem.
I'm just summoning a golem. So for context, Wu channels his Shinsu, and a giant monkey-shaped golem made of rock appears behind him, shielding him.
Okay.
All right, Cecil. If you think you're so impressive, and these are your direct orders, come at me.
Perhaps I will. It is his turn next. And Cecil will mutter, the spirit version of Cecil will mutter under his breath. Lethal move. Don't
Barbara with the
don't give me
bongos
that-
coming in clutch.
Don't give me that face.
Barbara Bongos.
Damn, this shit is still gas, bro.
It's fire. I know.
Okay.
Like, you actually can't put this on Cecil, bro. Like, this is actually.
I
this is
hate
fine.
that he waited till this started for him. It's not
That's
cool,
kind of
man.
crazy,
Okay.
bro. Cecil ain't got it like that. That's
He mutters, lethal move. Hug of beyond Dira Conger.
The what?
And suddenly,
Did you just say hug?
He's hugging me?
something
Aw, that's so sweet.
something spawns out of the air in front of you. It's a giant bear with a horn sticking out of its head and light blue
Oh, that was a
icy
normal hug.
skin.
That's crazy.
And it charges towards you and wraps its arms around you. It is like 10 times your size. It tackles you into a mighty bear hug. I need you to make a strength saving throw. I need to adjust this because this is the spirit version of him, and I'm just gonna make it right there. And
10 times the size of me, which means it's like 2 times the size of the golem, too. That's kind of crazy.
this, and we're doing this. I'll put it in the chat here. Oh, okay, that works too. You made a strength save? No, save.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
no,
get any
yeah,
bonus
yeah.
on the save.
No. I didn't click the right thing.
Ooh, you're lucky. Okay, yep. I'm giving it to you. So yes.
I didn't click the right
You're
thing,
right.
bro.
You're right. You're right.
Beats it.
Don't give
baby.
me. I'm just saying. Okay, cool. So then we go here. 22. That means you do succeed the saving throw. The bear squeezes you tight and tighter and tighter as its arms wrap around you. My adjustment didn't go through. I don't know why. Oh, I see why. So basically, the damage is a little bit less than what it says. You're taking half damage and you are not stunned. However, Bjarn Dirakonger still deals 33 damage as he tightens its grip against your body.
What are we doing out here? 30? You know how much HP I have, bro?
And then Cecil
Oh my
snaps
God.
his fingers, and Bjarn Kira Donger, I said it wrong. Whatever. Disappears
Der
Back.
Burgermeister.
into mist. All right.
That was cute. Tickled a little bit. You got more?
Plenty. I hope you make it just as interesting for me as it is for you. All right. That was Cecil's turn, but now it is Babbitt's turn. Now you might be like, Joe, who's Babbitt? Guys, Babbitt is Pawn B, one of the pawns from earlier, and Babbitt.
Can I take a wild guess of what Pawn A's name is?
Go ahead.
Abbott?
Nope. But that is a
Okay.
good guess.
I just figured Abbott and Babbitt. You're just like close
No,
enough.
Pawn A's
I was kind of
Abacus,
with you, man.
but
I was kind of with you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Abacus, but close enough.
Oh, he's just counting down the time until he dies. What a shame.
All right. Okay. So Babbitt is going to shoot a Shinsu Bang towards you. Boom! Firing a blast of Shinsu. Does a 13 hit?
No.
All right. You avoid the Shinsu attack, possibly countering with your own Shinsu as Babbitt.
For the first time my whole campaign, no, it does not.
Okay. So Babbitt goes, darn it! Abacus! That's all you! And then Abacus jumps to the other side.
Oh, Abbott.
We'll get them together! Shinsu Bang attack! And this one does a 12 hits. These guys suck.
No.
These guys suck.
Bum.
These guys... So both of them... both of them jump to either side of you and fire Shinsu Bang attacks. And both of them miss. Boom, boom. Damn. All right, cool. And they just both go, drat! We'll get him next time! Next is Graze's turn. Graze is gonna mutter. Get over here. And he's gonna spawn a rope and hook it towards your way like a lasso. That's a 12 hit.
No, bro, you already know. Stop asking me. I'm tired of this. If it's not Cecil, I don't want to hear about their attacks.
Dude, they're rolling like 5s and 4s and 3s. Oh my god, man. These guys suck. All right, well, Graze trolls his action as well. And he's going to kind of... Leonite is counting on me. and he's gonna jump back, and his lighthouses are at the ready.
Brother, she's liquid. She ain't counting nothing, Abacus.
That means it's
Also, by the way,
yes.
Spirit Cecil is down 135 HP.
Yes,
I forgot
yes.
to mention that earlier.
Perfect. And finally, in this round of combat, we have Lark. I don't have a sheet for Lark. You're just going to have to count on me to roll. Manually roll 20. He's going to run up to you and throw 2 punches. Boom, boom, boom. First punch, he gets +5, or +10. So whatever this is +10, that's going to be a 24. And then you get to add 4 damage to this. So the first punch deals 13 damage, and he's going to punch you again. Boom. He misses. So 13 damage, bludgeoning.
13 total?
Boom, boom. That's right. You're kind of styling on him, I'm not going to lie. It's a little embarrassing.
I haven't really done anything yet.
I know.
It's okay.
I know. It's kind of crazy. All right, cool. Well, that is, it's back to you, Woo. Your turn.
Okay, so I have a couple questions. The first of which being, how does the free action work? Is I can still use a bonus action while using the free action, correct?
You can still use the bonus action without using the... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Follow me here for a second. This is a little complicated, but I'm going to use my bonus action to throw the kunai that I have. I didn't want to move. My bad. Let me go back over here. But that was about 20 feet. I'm going to throw the kunai that I have here.
So, brother, if you want to do, if I could make a suggestion, you got to throw it either here,
ping it, bro,
or here. I am.
I was gonna do it. Okay, I mean, I was gonna do it in the middle simply because I was gonna like. If you want. Can you trust the vision a little bit? You're still gonna.
I'm telling you, I'm not going to be able to hit both of them if you don't throw it behind one of them.
Oh, but you can. Okay, that works for me too. Then I don't have to deal with either of them. Is what you're saying? I was gonna do.
Well, I don't know if it'll take them out, but like if you want me to hit both of them, I gotta be behind one of them.
Okay, so then we'll do it over here. So like here.
You're throwing
right there.
Okay. Yep. Understood.
So that's about like 20 to 30-ish feet. That's what I'm going to use my bonus action for.
All right.
Is to toss the kunai in that direction. Right?
Understood.
As he does that, he's going to blitz this way to, what is this bum's name? Lark?
Yep.
He's going to look at him and smile and move right past him.
Okay.
And go directly to Cecil. But as he passes Lark, he's going to use the free action while the stone golem is following him and detonate it in Lark's face.
All right. Go ahead and roll for the detonation of the stone golem. 10 damage. Boom! As it explodes in Lark's face. What is the range on that? I have it right here. I don't have it right here.
You didn't put it. Yeah,
it's in your first description. We find it here from Stone Monkey.
Oh, if it's the same as the other one?
Yeah, it should be.
It's the same as the base one?
Should be.
Okay.
50 feet.
50 feet, yeah.
So that's everybody.
So actually it should hit Cecil too.
It hits all of them.
It should hit pretty much everybody.
Damage!
Yeah.
That's right.
Except for me, because...
Except for you, of course, 10, 10, and 10. It explodes and Lark goes, ah!
And Eden's been waiting for this moment, just real quick. So as that explosion goes off and they're all distracted, Eden reaches over and like grabs Ace's arm and throws her like backpacks. So she's holding Leif in one arm like a child, grabs Ace and throws her onto her back. And as she does that, Eden is now technically carrying Ace, and she too turns invisible.
Double invisible. I'm assuming Lyria's fine, cool with that, allowing that to happen.
Yeah, no, she is aware of what's happening and that she needs to be cloaked, and also that the suits aren't going to let her onto the scabbard without her. So
that's right. All right.
She's kind of got that jihad drip. It's not going to work out well with Avalon. So
cool. All right. So the explosion goes off, and it's still your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my main action. I'm gonna do. He's gonna look. Wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Take your time.
Literally. Alright, so he's gonna look directly at Cecil and smile. Do ghosts fly? Let's test it. And I'm gonna use the single target version. So, wait, does this? It should work, right? Cast.
Weightless style Heavenly Cloud Cyclone, single target. Forcing Cecil to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if he's up to the task. Whatever this is, it's -1. He rolls a 12. That is a fail. My luck is awful, which I'm glad. I want you guys to win.
This version of this technique is Wu's old technique that he used to use with Cloud Cyclone with his staff, but
Yes.
this one is just a version of Compression Su in his palm.
Okay.
That looks like a mini tornado in his hand that he thrusts into Spirit Cecil's chest.
Boom. All right. Cecil kind of like looks down at the speed of the attack. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, Joe. Before he rolls damage,
Okay.
can I make my entrance now?
I suppose, yeah.
Okay.
It is technically like
I'm-
his
I'm-
turn,
I'm-
but you're not. It's fine because you're not in God yet. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then once I'm in, I can
It's fine.
roll initiative and everything. But
I mean,
I'm
all this
asking-
happened in a split second, so the kunai
Well,
got thrown.
right.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Go. For
I'm
it.
asking because my plan of attack here is gonna hit Pawn A and Cecil in a line. So like,
All right.
as he's attacking Cecil, I want to like come in
Yeah.
and
For sure.
pinch him. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay. So, as Wu like charges up his attack and starts to aim for Cecil, Pawn A is gonna notice like there's a very split second where like the air feels like it freezes for half a second,
Uh-huh.
and then when he turns over, the knife that was behind him is gone, and Jong is right there, and in his hand he charges up his Contando Centauri,
Okay.
and I am going to attack in a line. I'm gonna go through Pawn A and hit Spirit Cecil.
Got it.
So I want to hit both of these two.
Got it. First, let's have Wu roll damage. Just do it at the same time. Both of you roll. Both of you put it in. So that's
Yeah.
That's
Let me-
19 to Spirit Cecil from the Heavenly Cloud Cyclone.
and there's no knockback on this variant, so therefore
Okay.
he wouldn't be out of
Got it.
that range.
Now,
yeah.
Contando Centauri, though, I think you rolled damage. I think there's a check first, right?
Oh, is there a check if it's a... Well, I thought the whole point of the surprise attack is that I don't...
I'll have them roll a disadvantage, but I think they should still roll.
Okay. So
Especially since he's
Yeah.
Yeah, you generally
Mid-
roll a disadvantage
getting
on a
attacked.
surprise attack
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they do get a moment of reaction.
okay. So wait. So then you want me to hit,
Yeah,
just
like
put
click the
move,
technique name.
I guess.
Yeah, like the name of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Put it in the chat so that we can all see. Perfect. So they have to make Dex saving throws.
So they would have to do a deck save at disadvantage.
All right, Pawn A and Cecil. Dexterity saving throws. So we got Abacus, we got Cecil Anemi. Again, this dex save is at -1 for Cecil. That's gonna be a 10. God, jeez. And then
Love
for
it.
Pawn A, that's gonna be, come on, a 16, which is still a fail.
We take those.
So that's
we take
max
those.
damage Contando Centauri.
All right, and I'm just gonna keep the damage that I rolled
Yep, yep.
up top here.
That's fine
Okay.
by me.
Yeah.
Keep the
All
damage.
right. So just because the whole point of this was I kind of wanted to like flavor this with Wu's attack.
Sure.
Like I would say like as you go to use your attack on Cecil, I would say like his attention is on Wu's attack, and then a second later, like this lightning bolt strikes straight through pawn A, and now, as a matter of fact, let me get my. Am I on here? Am I on this? Oh yeah. And then the very next second, Jong is right on the side of Cecil, about to attack him with a Centauri. So they just kind of pincer him.
They
like,
pincer
right,
him. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Cool. Immediately, both attacks erupt. Jong appearing literally out of nowhere from where the kunai was located in a flash of lightning. Boom! Both of you clashing straight into the spirit form of Cecil. For a moment, a look of surprise appears on his face as his eyes dart between the two of you. A slight grin forming on the edge of his mouth. You've certainly gotten stronger. Almost as if he's proud, as his spirit form vanishes into a wisp, as Wu had described earlier. Spirit Cecil no longer present on the battlefield. Pawn A, Abacus, his legal name, screaming in pain as the lightning shoots up his body. I believe it paralyzes him as well for a turn, or stunned for a turn.
Or stunned. Yeah.
Mark that down too. He's stunned. And go ahead and roll initiative, Jong.
Correct. Before I roll initiative, I'm gonna put my feet in here just so everybody knows what's up. That he gets the +5 to his initiative.
That's right. I will remember this time.
And then, wait. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go.
So 19.
Oh wait, I think I still have.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Oh, hold
It's
on,
fine.
my bad. I fucked up.
You're good. No, well, just take the first number. That's how it.
No, yeah, I know. I want
Okay.
to take it off, so I don't keep doing that. But
No
yeah, so
worries.
it'd be 19.
19. All right. Okay, D&D players, help me out. When someone makes a surprise attack and then they roll initiative, do they was that their turn, or do they get to go again? I'm actually blanking on this. Like, for example, technically Jong's turn is next, but he did do his surprise attack. How does that work?
From my understanding, it depends.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure actually, because
I'm pretty sure that's the attack.
that counts as his turn for the round. I think so. I think it's from now on he goes second in the turn.
Yeah,
order.
because he initiated the combat, and so he has to come around to the next
Got it.
turn order.
I think that's
even
fair.
if he's next in the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Double checking. Cecil is gone, so we're gonna go ahead and eliminate him from the turn order. Next is Babbitt, and Babbitt is suddenly feeling Cecil, and he's going to whip around to the newcomer from the Coon family. You think I'm scared of you just because of your hair and eyes? And he's gonna clap his hands together.
Dog just looks at him like, what? What are you talking about?
This'll teach you not to underestimate us. And he runs up to you, and his hands begin to enlarge 3 times, 4 times, 5 times their normal size. Lethal move! Skullcracker! Boom! And he pins you between his hands.
Did he say skull cracker?
Yep. Skullcracker.
With your... Resume with your big blue eyes, Kun Jung-se.
Oh, after it. Okay, I guess okay. Cool. So he's attacking blue-haired, blue-eyed Kun Jung-se with lethal move Skullcracker. Jong, I need you to make a strength saving throw, DC of 18, please.
I just love the idea of the guy being like, you with your amazing hair and your really
Your
pretty eyes.
Gorgeous eyes.
Saka.
Look, this must be Baksu's illegitimate child that joined Icier at this point. I just have questions.
No. He's commenting on Jong's
Yeah,
eyes
yeah.
because he's crushing on him.
I
Literally
know. I'm just
crushing
saying
on him.
we have another guy playing on the other team that's like, your big, beautiful eyes. It's like, oh no,
I see. Okay.
Baksu, no.
I see. Well, Baksu's the one with the beautiful eyes, though. He's, Okay, that is an 11.
That's what I say. Apple doesn't fall far from the
That's-
tree.
That's a fail.
All right. So he's gonna go ahead and roll max damage here, and you are stunned for 1 turn, just like his best friend Abacus. Jong takes 29 bludgeoning damage. Babbitt, his hands resume back to normal, and he kind of pants. I did it. I did it, brother. All right. It is Abacus' turn, but his turn is skipped, because not only is Jong stunned for 1 turn, but Abacus is also stunned for 1 turn. It is now Grace's turn. Grace whips out his lighthouses and chuckles. For Leonida. I don't have it here. Grace? 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 What happened? That's weird. I don't know why it's not here. Whatever. I guess not for Leonida. Whatever. Okay. He's gonna use Faraway Boom on Jong, because Jong is stunned, which means this attack. Okay, let me pull up the conditions chart to double check this, because we always get our conditions confused. I believe this is either advantage or a guaranteed hit. I'm just making sure. Stunned. A stunned creature is automatically feels strength. Attack rolls of advantage. So this attack has advantage. Faraway Boom. Advantage. There it is. It is a 26. So Graze charges up his lighthouse and then fires a blast. This is the same attack that destroyed, that damaged Rain Road from earlier. Jong, you take 24 force damage from the Light Bearer's attack. All right. Next is Lark. Now, you just called Lark a bum. He's not very happy about that. So he's going to turn towards you, and he's going to...
I mean, he is a bum,
All right.
but
Yeah, that's fair. He's going to turn towards you and unleash 2 more punches. Plus, I believe it was plus 10. Yep. So that's a 15. I believe that's a miss. And then plus 10, that's a 28. So the second one hits. So that is 2d10 plus 4. He deals a punch that deals 21 damage. Boom! Smacking you across the jaw. Now,
okay.
before it's your turn.
Maybe he's not a bum.
Okay. He's leveled up a little bit. These are rankers. I want to remind everybody. These are rankers.
I mean, that damage was respectable. I can't be mad.
Okay, all right. Now, before we continue, though, Brack Bronson, we're gonna cut to you. You'd like to do something, so the winds tell me.
Always the one that has to come and clean up the mess. Can't let him die here. No. You just had to go and try to deceive him. Didn't really have, anything else thought out after that. But, yes.
I wanted to be known that I would have killed everybody here without any assistance, but please, by all.
But he is the syndicate. And Brack's eyes go white as his hair starts to flow into Shinsu. And in the area, let's see. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right area on roll 20, because I'm a little far.
Oh,
he gets like about right here-ish.
All right.
And then he just casts Flash Flood. So he should hit Gracias, Babbitt, and Abacus.
All right. Cool. Go ahead and click it for me. We'll have to talk about Flash Flood because it's listed as a spell on your sheet. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. But go ahead and click it.
I could have sworn I'll put it as a cantrip. But where is it?
It's in your spells.
I'm legally blind.
It's in your spells part. Flash Flood. Alrighty. So they have to make, yeah, this is definitely a spell. We'll talk about it later, though. They have to make intelligence saving throws. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for all our enemies. I'd also like to ask another clarifying question. When it says stunned for 1 turn, and their turn comes and then goes, they're no longer stunned, right?
Correct.
Okay.
No, they shouldn't be. Yeah.
So, like, if Jong is stunned, what's the
Like once it gets to his turn is skipped, but he's no longer stunned. Once it gets to his turn.
Correct.
So,
So the next
right.
time it goes around, he's free.
So Abacus
yeah,
is no longer
Abacus
stunned.
should be
Yeah.
correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
That always confuses me for some reason. All right. So Abacus, intelligence save. Fails. Babbitt, intelligence save. Fails. Grace, intelligence save.
Oh, Grace is the name. Oh.
What'd you think it was? Sorry, I didn't.
I called him Gracias.
That actually sounds way cooler. So maybe that's his full name. He fails as well with a 12, and then we do Lark. We do Lark,
Let's roll. They take 16.
and then Lark also fails. All right. So all 4 of them. Describe this for me in more detail.
So as Brack pretty much expels his inner Shinsu out 50 meters in front of him, or let's just say in a vast space in front of him, all around him, he then like creates a very dense field that feels as though they're suffocating. People think humidity in 100 degree weather. That's essentially what's happening. It's just small. It's all of that is happening. They can't breathe.
Okay. Suddenly, it's just this pressure, this almost like humidity, as you describe, as things get thicker and tougher, and they start coughing, and they're like, "What's going on?" And they all take 16 damage. Brack has joined the fray. Roll initiative.
And they're rooted in place.
That's not what it says.
We talked about
I
this,
don't
Joe,
think
before.
so. I don't know. I'm not
Look
sure.
at the messages.
Look at that.
Hold up, did we write
Maybe
it down?
you're right. Maybe we talked about it. But I believe that's one of the moves that we had a bit of a back and forth on. I believe half speed or something like that is maybe a compromise for now while we work it out. We can say they have half of their
Okay.
movement. But we'll work it out. All right, roll initiative for me, Brack. And then Woo, go ahead. It's your turn.
I mean, at this point, I was gonna do another setup move, but there's really no point. Let's just clean up and getting out of here.
Okay.
Realistically, especially John, you got the turn after me. Yeah. All right.
He's not going to be able to move, though. He's stunned.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's problematic, but whatever. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. I want to use another bonus action to take another drink.
Go for it. That's 2 out of 3 stacks.
If it will let me. I don't know why I can't click it.
That is
There we go.
weird. Okay.
And then I am going to use Drunken Sage Dragon Fist level 2.
All right. So who are you attacking?
The bum that thought he was getting the best of me. Who else?
Lark. All right. You're going for Lark, the guy who kind of looks like you. That is a hit for sure. So go ahead and roll 60, 10 plus strength.
60, 10 plus strength.
Yes. 30 damage. Go ahead and describe this for me.
He looks at Lark and smirks and doesn't say a word. And then he initiates a stance that no one has ever seen him do before because he's never really done much unarmed combat. And he does a flurry of blows. And it seems as though he stopped short on the last one. But each of them are very unorthodox, and his movement seems very freeform in the martial arts style that you've never seen before. But Lark is hit with blows to the face, the chest, the ankles, literally all over his body in random directions.
You hit him with an aura just all over his body, littering him with damage. Yeah, suddenly his eyes are bugging out as he coughs up blood. He's looking damaged from this fight, from the previous fight. For the first time, Lark losing a bit of confidence in his expression. Do you do anything else on your turn?
So I used the bonus action for the drink. I don't think I can do anything else.
You could move,
Yeah.
but it would evoke attack of opportunity.
Uh, personally speaking, I don't think I need to move from this position.
All right.
That's fine.
Sounds good. Jong, you are no longer stunned. However, we have to skip your turn, meaning it is Abacus's turn. No, Babbitt. Excuse me. So Babbitt already used.
No, wait. This doesn't Jong have to make a save to get out of stunned?
No, it's just
at the end of his
it's
turn?
just stunned for 1 turn is what the ability says. Skullcracker.
Okay.
Stunned for 1 turn. Yep. I think
Okay.
other skills maybe are different, but this is just a stun for 1 turn kind of thing, which is exactly what his move does too. But yeah. All right. So Babbitt is gonna turn towards you, Wu, and fire off a Shinsu Blast as he is tending to do. Let me roll damage here. Make sure I don't spoil Babbitt's page. I probably already have though. Shinsu Bang attack. A 13, I believe that's a miss, unfortunately, for Babbitt. However,
Yeah, that is.
he is going to use his bonus action to take a breather.
No, breathe,
Doubles his
brother.
speed and heals 2d10. That is the
whatever
wrong
needs to be.
die. 2d10. He's going to take an inhale and kind of remember his training, healing for 12 damage. All right.
I can't wait till I have my fan back, bro. I would have just used it right then, even before him.
Fair enough. Abacus's turn. Oh, it's Abacus.
This is
Okay.
round 3 of combat, correct?
Yep. I think so. Abacus's turn. So,
Where?
Mhm.
Where's the scabbard at this point?
We'll cut to the scabbard at the end of this round, if you'd like.
Okay.
I would say by
I just
now
don't-
you're approaching its location. But yeah.
Got it.
So it's Abacus's turn, and Abacus, I made a mistake. The reason why I was confused earlier is because Leonida's lighthouses are actually in Abacus's possession. So excuse me. He's the one that's gonna whip out his lighthouses, organizing them in a triangle formation. Lighthouse flow control. This should be a DC 18. Ignore the damage roll there or whatever. I need everybody, I need Jong and Wu to make a Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw. 15 from Wu. A 20 from Jong. Jong, you succeed and take half damage and your speed is not affected. Wu, your speed is halved until the end of your next turn. The Lighthouse Flow Control deals 22 damage to Wu, 11 damage to Jong. That's Abacus's turn. He is going to gain a little bit more distance, though. He's going to kind of back away. Abacus gaining some distance, just in case. Grace's turn. All right. Grace is going to turn towards you, Brack. I remember you from earlier. I'm glad to get a chance to rematch you and put you in your place.
Or kid, whatever.
He's gonna whip out his lasso and try to hook you in. That is a critical hit as the lasso connects with your body. Crit damage. You take 21 damage. Psychic damage as he sends a ray of psychic energy through the lasso. You are now grappled. And on your turn, you must succeed on a DC 18 intelligence save or be stunned. Now, you've already done your attack this turn. Your surprise attack. So now it is Lark's turn. All right. Lark is going to use his action to disengage. And he's going to run over here for the time being. All right. We're going to take a small break from what is happening in this combat to check in with the other two who are making their way towards the scabbard. I'll give you a second if you want to make any descriptions or say anything else. Is there anything else that you feel is relevant, or just head into the scabbard?
Yeah, we're just keeping with the mission. We're getting the mural people out. Eden's got the eyes of the seraphim up, so she's scanning to make sure we don't run into anybody.
Okay.
And just trying to get everybody get the precious cargo to where they need to be.
Got it. Can you make a perception check with advantage, considering what you just told me?
The precious cargo. If I had 2 nickels.
And then this will also be +2 because the eyes are up.
So advantage +2. All right, that's a 23. It looks
20,
like, right?
23.
Okay.
Yep.
23. Eden. The scabbard is approaching. However, there's a bit of a dilemma that you're sensing. That dilemma being that if you don't leave soon, then the real Cecil will arrive. Not the spirit form, although there is some relation to Cecil through his spirit form, controlling it as if it was a Shinwei. He is... You sense his... What's the word? Target, coordinates. You kind of recognize all the different members of Icier. You've done enough research and such. He's approaching your location quickly.
Got it.
You will be able to make it to the scabbard before he does, but if you don't take off right away, he's gonna get there.
Okay. Because Eden contacted the army last episode. Were there any folks poking around the fracture that would have been notified to her poking around on said floor as well?
So I'm gonna say there wasn't enough time that passed for you to find that information out quite yet, because it was all happening too quickly.
All right. Well, I got, was it stunned, grappled, and stunned on the ground? Is that correct?
Oh, back there? Like the fight?
Mm-hmm.
There is one person that is grappled. That's it.
Okay. I think she's just gonna beeline for the scabbard. She's gonna quickly use her eye to text a message via the visor to Scopio saying there is a bishop on this floor in pursuit. Deploy if you can. And she would relay said information to Ace that Cecil in the flesh is on his way. We gotta get out of Dodge. And then I guess the boys' pockets will light up saying that Cecil in the flesh is on the way into GTFO. But if they don't get to the ship in time, like, she's gonna leave with the mural people.
Okay.
Just putting that out there.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ace is encouraging her to just get to the ship because she knows that, there's at least 2 more Rankers on that ship, and they're stronger together. So she's like,
Exactly.
get there.
Yep. So that's just Eden. Eden's just pedal down to get to the scabbard at this point.
Pedal to the metal.
Yep.
All right. I'll cut to the scabbard in one more round. I want to see what happens here with one more round of combat, and then you'll make it to the scabbard. All right. Cutting back to the action. Wu, it is your turn.
Wait. So Babbitt
Yep.
and Grace are those are the only 2 that are left. I don't know why Lark is all the way over here.
Lark is
but
retreating a bit because he is quite injured. So he
can't stand for that, bro. I don't want to ever see him again. I can't let this happen. But whatever. It's not okay. Fine. We don't have this in my sheet, bro, and I'm a little. I don't know what to do here, but I would like to use a basic attack with my staff.
So I think we talked about that. For now, we're just gonna assume it's the unarmed damage. If you'd like, I could.
Even if I ignite it.
if you'd like to, we could add another like another die to it. Considering what's happening here, if you'd like. That's the most I could do though. Is like if it's 4d10, I'd give you like 5d10. You know.
I don't know if we need to add damage right now.
Okay.
I think what we do need to add is range.
Range is fine. Oh, I'd give you range. Range is fine.
Yeah.
Range is totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Totally fine with me.
And then okay, but Babbitt and both of these two dudes can go. I think what I'm gonna do here is use unarmed strike, but I'm gonna ignite the staff.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use a basic attack. I actually do think I need damage on top of it too. It just makes
I'll give
no
you another
sense
D10.
not to. So I'm just gonna do a thrusting attack from here.
Okay.
This should be like, yeah, I should be able to hit both of them with it ignited from there.
Lark and Abacus.
Yeah.
I need you to first do the attack roll.
Oh my god.
27. That hits. 13 damage
We
to
can-
Lark
We keep it down.
and Abacus. Got it. Go ahead and
And
describe
then
it for
I
me,
would
because
add-
this is the first time you're igniting it in recent times.
But I would also add.
Yeah.
We need more additional
Oh, yeah.
damage, bro.
So roll
How about-
1d10. Do like slash R 1d10.
Run 1d10.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. At least for now, we're still +7. All right. Can you describe it for me? A little bit of like what this appears like?
Yeah, I mean, Wu hasn't used his staff in at least 20 years because he's been holding back on it, but he's very annoyed with the situation and he saw an opportunity to take both of them out. So he snatches it from behind his ear and says the words ignite. And then you see the staff transform into a giant pillar that extends from his chest where he's holding it straight through Babbitt into Grace. And I would say it probably knocks Babbitt back into Grace.
Well, you
also,
have that
so he
passive,
would-
right?
Yeah. Well, I could have made that movement at any point with the unarmed strike, but I'd actually use it. So like, let's say that Babbitt got knocked to where you just put him, right there. I want to draw both of them 5 feet forward, closer to where Jong is.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. Like this?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Perfect. -20, -20. So Babbitt and Graze. I misunderstood. Yep. Sounds good. They kind of get whipped towards Jong's location. What else do you do?
For bonus action, I guess I really don't have anything that I can do with this current kit. I
from the
will.
gourd, right?
I could, but I don't even know if I need that stock right now. It might be a waste. I wish I had body reinforcement, but I don't.
Right.
I guess I'll just drink from the gourd.
All right.
That's all I really do.
Sounds good. Jong, that means it's your turn.
All right, bro. What's the health looking like on these two?
Yeah, so these two, I will say, are the relatively healthiest of the bunch. I'll just give you how much, well, kind of. I'll go ahead and give you their damage total and then kind of give a description. So Grace, according to my, I missed that. Grace has taken 75 damage. So, he's not the most physically he doesn't look like he has the most health in comparison to the rest of the party. He's a little bit more lanky. So he's certainly over halfway in terms of his damage, total damage. But he's still fighting, Babbitt has only taken 34 damage. So he's looking pretty healthy.
All right. What about the other two?
The other two, Lark is near death. He has taken 92 damage. You're probably going to have to deal 25 damage to finish him off. He's looking like he's on his last leg, which is why he's trying to disconnect from the fight. Abacus has taken 58 damage, so probably about halfway, kind of similar to Grace.
Now, they're running, but what are they just running away?
Yeah,
Or
they're
are
just
they
trying to
running
gain
in
distance.
certain direction?
Nope, just
distance.
Not even towards the rest of your friends, just gaining distance. Away from Brack, if anything.
If I were you, I'd kill them, bro. Just don't let them.
Well, that's what I'm. Yeah, because if they're already but I don't want them to even. The whole point of this is to keep them away from the ship. So not that they're heading towards it, but like it's just. All right, so I'm going to move. Yeah, let's just get right on top of what's his face,
Lark.
Lark,
All right.
and then I'm going to bonus action. Where is it? Shinsu Loop,
Hey, all right.
and
Pop that up on screen.
I'm going to, and then the feat I'm going to use of it is extra damage. So
Understood.
with this next attack I'm about to use, I'm going to amplify the damage of it.
By 20. All right.
And so then it's going to be Contando Centauri again, bro. I just
Okay. Through Lark and Abacus this time.
ain't no reason to
Alright.
to get whatever about
The
it.
Contando Centauri. Let's just click the skill name so we can see.
Yep. I'm doing that right now.
Okay. So they have to make intelligence saving throws.
How many spell slots do you have left, John?
Excuse me?
How many tech slots do you have left?
How many 10th slots?
Spell slots, like level 4 tech spell technique slots.
Oh, level 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
How many total do we get?
8.
There's 8.
I think we got to recount. I think you're probably closer to like 3 or something like that. But we'll count after this. Because you've used Shinsu Loop, that's 2 Contando Centauris. You used the Shinsu Trap last fight, so that's at
Well,
least
Centauri's not a 4th
4.
level spell, it's a 6.
Oh,
which
it
are 2
is.
6th level spell slots, which I just used up, which are 2 of those.
Oh, so maybe that's
It's
right.
not a 4th
then.
level spell, dude.
No.
I'm looking at the sheet right here.
But Ruka's right, because you used Redugon, you used the Shinsu Explosion last fight, and then you used the Shinsu Loop just now. So that's at least 3. But we'll do a bigger count here in a minute.
Okay, I can take another spell slot off.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Okay, so intelligence saving throw from Abacus. The DC is 19. That is a 6. Abacus rolling a 3 because he's a bum. And then we get Lark rolling here. He also fails the saving throw. This is max damage of your second lethal
Fantastic.
move.
So it's max damage plus 20.
That's right.
So I'm gonna roll the
Go for it.
damage here.
All right.
that's-
Damn.
So I'm just that is 80
That's
damage.
insane.
Brother, if I'm
You
counting
rolled
correctly.
8, 9, 8, 5, 10, 6, 9. That's freaking nuts. All right, so 80 damage max Contando Centauri. Go ahead and describe this for me.
Okay, so you can tell that Jong's a little perturbed by just this whole situation.
Yeah.
And like he said, he can tell that these two aren't specifically like heading off to the ship.
Right.
But again, the job is to secure the mural people, and like this is not the first time we've encountered these guys. So like
Yeah.
we need to just eliminate this problem entirely.
Mhm.
So he's going to he starts to charge his Centauri, but just before he like sets off to attack with it, you see, sort of in like this Veil-esque version, the Shinsu Loop appear behind him as it starts to like funnel Shinsu into his body, and whatever Shinsu presence the Centauri creates naturally, you feel this like huge like oomph
Right.
of Shinsu as it like compounds into his body, and then he just takes off at like a wave, like because you just used this move regularly the first time against Cecil.
Yep.
So that whatever that looked like, there's like this explosion of Shinsu when he takes off,
Yeah.
and he just cuts right through, the both of them, and ends up. Well, actually, I could just move his token. As he like takes off at an even faster speed and just cuts through the both of these two.
Okay, understood. Would you like to kill them?
I would absolutely like to kill the both of them.
All right.
Get them out of here.
Both of them, boom, they get stopped in their tracks, the lightning coursing up their body. And just the Shinsu, the lightning courses up their bodies until it explodes and you pierce through them. And they just fall down, descending from the sky. Their bodies limp. Babbitt screams, "Abacus!" And they are dead as a doornail.
Jong just turns around and he looks towards Brack and Wu and kind of motions towards the other two, like, we need to clean this up.
Okay.
Do we? You guys can just leave now. Your boss is gone too, as far as I can tell.
Wu, they're pawns. You're not gonna level with them.
Not trying to. Just not try to dirty my hands with garbage. If you want to leave, you can leave.
Let's do this. All right. Babbitt. His hands are shaking, the hands that were enlarged previously, but back to their normal size. You think we're just gonna let you go after what you did?
Do you think you're capable of stopping us?
To be honest, no. But that doesn't matter. We're fighting for something bigger than this. Something you wouldn't understand.
Oh, something I wouldn't understand. Really? Do you realize who you're talking to?
I do.
I spent more time by the man that you idolize than you ever will in the rest of your insignificant life. And I can tell you that he doesn't care about you in the slightest. The vision that you're fighting for does not exist. And you are literally throwing your life away.
As if you'd spare us anyway.
I would. Stop attacking me right now and turn the other way.
I'm sorry.
Now,
But that's not possible.
then you have to die.
He's gonna round the corner. Oh, you know what? He's gonna round the corner. And with 120 range, fire a Shinsu blast at Zhang.
Are you done?
19. I think that hits. Dealing 19 force damage as the blast, boom, he hits Zhang with a Shinsu bang right as he finishes his Cantando Centauri. And Babbitt, he's not losing HP as much as the others, but he's certainly expending a lot of his Shinsu as he tries to keep up with the ensuing fight. However, next is Grace, who currently has Brack. Even though he got tugged towards Zhang, he whips around towards Brack. He kind of rubs his hands together. Good. Let's finish this. He's gonna fly over to you. Lethal move. Shatter! Now this is a move that he can only use against those who he has grappled through his lasso.
It's cute.
This has advantage, so he's gonna roll twice. A 29.
Okay, nice.
A psychic Shinsu energy wraps around your head, and then suddenly you feel this pressure begin to crash into your skull. Dealing 39 damage as it pierces into your skull.
Looks like your father raised a little bitch.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of which, it is your turn, Breck.
Oh,
Wait, I'm sorry, Joe. Real quick, how much damage was that force thing?
It's in the chat.
Oh, is it in the
19 damage.
Okay, all right, never mind.
19 damage. Yep.
well, looks like me and this little bozo got something in common. Die slow. Cast Whirlpool.
Go ahead and put it in the chat. Oh, there it is. Constitution saving throw of 19 he has to make. Grace, Constitution, not his strong suit. Is he gonna pass? He meets it, beats it. That is a 19 from Grace. Half damage, Brack. Goddamn. 21. 21 damage as the Shinsu rips into Grace.
I'm trying to remember if it's a bonus action or not.
It's definitely an action.
No. Can I grab him?
You know what? We actually did forget to have you roll to get out of your own grapple. I had forgotten about that. So you have to make a Constitution save. I actually totally forgot.
I thought it was an end save, but
Oh, you know what?
either or, it doesn't
You
matter.
might be right. Terrible rope. That is an intelligence save. You're right.
So I gotta do.
You succeed. Yep. So you're good. Yep. You want to try to grapple him? Well, you already used your action though, so grappling would be your action. So I'm afraid you can't grapple him.
Grab him for the action.
I don't think so.
We gotta work on my kit.
Okay.
I got ideas now.
Okay. Good.
For right now,
Good.
this little thing, he'll live. He'll live for now.
He's looking pretty injured now, though. After Wu's attack from earlier with the staff, after your whirlpool, he's certainly taking a lot of damage.
Actually, you know what? I do have one more thing I could do. Nah, I want. Hold up. How far away is this guy?
Which one?
Old buddy there, old Babbity Beedo.
Babbity Bibbity Bobbity Boo is 70 feet away.
He's out of the damage range of it.
Ah, okay.
Wait, hold up. No, because you gave me something special last week when I did it.
Okay. Did I? What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You told me that because this is supposed to be like big in range. I said the area of effect of flash flood, but you said I could place it wherever I want in flash flood, and then it expands out. So with that, I want to put it right here. He'll be right at the that'll be the epicenter, and he'll get hit too. Babbity.
Oh, I see. Yep. So you're just gonna position it so they can both get hit. Yeah, fair enough. So
Yep.
Bibbity Bobbity Boo is gonna make his saving throw. We got intelligence. Oh, you know what? He gets the second one. I clicked the wrong one. So the second one. 22. He succeeds.
Okay.
So he takes half. 21 damage. Cool.
Okay. And Brack is just gonna get closer to him.
Fair enough. Yeah. I got you. Right. There's turn order. Cool. As promised, we're cutting back towards the people heading towards the scabbard. Eden, you successfully are able to arrive at the scabbard with both of your cargo in tow, the precious cargo, both of the mural people that must be protected at all costs. You arrive at the scabbard, and there's a person outside of it. You see Astrid wearing her suit. A spectacular, beautiful-looking suit. The colors are primarily going to be like gold, a lot of gold mixed with white, some red to kind of amplify the Lindquist family crest that she's so proud of. You see a beautiful golden pink gemstone there, and as soon as you approach, you're invisible though. So do you reveal yourself? What is the prerogative here?
She's gonna let Ace handle that because she knows she'll be shot on sight if Ace doesn't take point on that.
Yep.
So she's gonna stay with the cargo until Ace decides to make herself known.
Lyria will immediately dislodge herself from Eden and the invisibility and approach Astrid and do the greeting with her hand to her chest, bowing her head, her right hand to her chest.
Astrid will follow suit, left hand touching her gemstone as she too bows.
We have your brother, but we also have a Bishop of Icier hot on our tail. We need to get inside and we need to move.
Good, then get in. I'll tell Strength to depart. She pulls up her pocket, sends the message immediately.
And Lyria will gesture for Eden to come bring Leif inside. Attend to your brother, Astrid, please.
Eden will go inside and just kind of like drop Leif, but she's gonna keep her invisibility up until the coast is clear.
As soon as Astrid sees Leif, she kind of gasps. What happened to him? Is he all right?
He's just unconscious. We had to pull him from a bad situation, and Brack got a little overzealous in his methods.
She kind of scowls. As long as he's safe. Strength! And you hear a familiar voice, male voice. Roger! Coming from inside the ship. As the scabbard prepares to depart with all of you in tow. And before long, this thing is built for speed. It's built for these kinds of missions, in and out, right? It's not really built for full-on combat situations. The scabbard takes off before Cecil can arrive.
Yeah, I would say that they would, Ace would have it to where they're not going directly back into Cecil's range, but they're kind of like looping around per se. Towards like, I guess she would send out the coordinates to like Brack and Jong and Wu, so that when they disengage, they'll be able to find them.
Got it. Okay, so you're trying to kind of break away from Cecil, but loop around to potentially pick up the rest of your crew.
Exactly. Not endangering the gap of speed that they have,
Yeah.
but definitely doing what Avalon does best,
Right.
and that is dodging the heck out of things.
Yep, dodge. Understood. All right. We cut back to the situation here. Combat is looking more manageable, as you only have seemingly two opponents remaining in front of you. Wu, it is your turn. As Grace and Babbitt are the only ones standing.
I just want to make sure this dude is sure that he doesn't want to retreat at this point, because I kind of want to go too.
Right.
And so, like, are you sure? I have no interest in killing you.
I just saw my best friend killed in front of me.
And whose decision was that? You still have
Technically,
a
he was
lot of
killed to the
life.
side of you. He was not in front of you, so.
Okay, you didn't say that to him, did you?
I think that's his face is one of pure anger. If you'd like, you can roll persuasion at disadvantage. If you'd like to save Babbitt's life.
I don't care that much about his life, but I still will, just because, like,
Right.
I'd rather not fight anymore, and also,
understood.
like, he doesn't need to die.
Okay.
Bro.
Persuasion at disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Goddamn. 26. One more. Yeah, that's a 22. Babbitt looks back at the falling corpses of both Abacus, Pawn A, and Lark, then turns to see Grace, who at this point is on his last legs. The lasso having failed, the shatter lethal move having barely done any damage to Brack, who has the most HP in the party. This doesn't mean we're not going to stop chasing you.
Nor do I expect you to. And honestly, I'm sorry about your friend.
Shut
I'm
up.
sorry about a lot.
Don't you dare apologize. And Babbitt will jump back here. Grace, we're retreating.
No. He don't get to leave. The other one can go.
I'm
He
not
don't get to
leaving without Grace.
Can Brack intimidate Grace
To do what?
to keep him in place? I'm trying to be civil. To keep him in place. He don't get to leave. He has to die.
Wait, if he walks away, can't you just take an opportunity attack on him?
Yeah.
And that's what I thought was going to happen to Babbitt when he walked across Wu. I'm not trusting
Well,
that. No,
Wu's not
he has to
attacking.
die.
Wu wants him to leave.
I'm not gonna attack him. That's the thing. So.
No, I was
I mean,
talking about-
I'm not gonna stop you from killing. If you want to kill him, bro. Like, all I'm saying is I've washed my hands of this whole
And I wish
interaction.
Babbity Bibbity Bobbity Boo would come
And-
over here. He gonna die too.
And if his dumbass wants to continue the altercation after I just spared him, then that's on him, bro. I really don't care. I would hope that he would go live his life peacefully, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
So Grace is, trying to avenge Leonida. Similar situation to Babbitt. They both have things they're fighting for. However, hearing Babbitt's passionate refusal to continue fighting, Grace will look back to you, Brack. Truce! not move. Babbitt looks back to you, Woo, as if you just betrayed him. And will continue.
What did I do, bro? I literally let you go. I had nothing to do with this.
What else are you doing on your turn, though? Is that your turn, or like, what are you? What are you doing on your turn?
Want to do anything extra on your behalf, Babbitt? I really don't care about you. He's just gonna. Honestly, I can't let him go. I can't let him have the last laugh in terms of him looking at me all smug and whatnot. So, if that's the case, and he retreated over there and he's by Brack, Woo's gonna use his movement to go over by him.
Yeah.
And he's literally just going. Yeah, right? So Babbitt moved towards where Brack is, right? Yeah, Woo's gonna use his movement to just go over there and watch this play out without doing anything.
Okay.
And he's gonna fold his arms and float in the air and look at it and be like, "You had a chance. I told you so.
He's within
I'm
kill
sorry
range,
that
too.
you. I'm so sorry that you are a literal idiot."
Okay.
And he's just gonna sit there.
All right, Jong, your turn.
You said that we got the coordinates for where the ship is.
I would assume that's a Lyria call.
Well, yeah, I'm asking Ruka because I thought that's what she said, like 5 minutes ago.
Lyria, do they have the?
Wait, clarify? Yeah.
Did you
No.
say you sent the coordinates
Yes.
of?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gone. I did what I need to do.
You
Like
head
I'm
towards
leaving.
the ship.
Yep.
Jong leaves the combat. Babbitt looks back to you, Woo, looks back to Grace. He's going to fly back here, right? And then he's going to basically attempt to use Shinsu, gathering it into a big kind of lasso, similar to Grace's, and try to lasso Grace over to where he is. Basically trying to rescue him out of the situation with Brack. Brack, would you like an attack of opportunity?
Indubitably. You know I do. I don't even know why you even asked.
Roll your attack
Just-
of
just-
opportunity, please.
So,
Yeah.
oh, rolling one regular basic attack.
Harpoon attack or whatever.
Be the try.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. We'll just go ahead. Take a soul, Take a soul. Reach one, teach one, Put him 6 feet deep with a widow's peak. His mom can't even see him, Closed casket funeral around here. Your name is Grace, it's Gracias, because your ass is Oz. Let's go.
Would you like?
Psychic damage, vicious mockery.
Would you like? Would you like
That
to?
was some vicious fucking mockery. Holy shit.
Would you like to kill him?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
How do you kill
And
him?
I'm going to kill Babbitt too. Don't worry, stay there.
Okay. How do you?
No, they
But
both need to
how do
die.
you- kill Grace.
As he tries to lasso him and pull him away while he's mid-air, Brack shows them why he's the Lord of the Sea. The trident comes out. He jabs him right in his cheeks, just like you do Arata in the first Berserker Kazan when it tries to climb the wall. And as he stabs him in his cheeks, he stabs him one more time. He then hits him right in his back. All 3 prongs going right through his chest. And as he's going back over to Babbitt, Babbitt just sees the death shrieks, or hears the death shrieks of Grace, as he reaches over to him. And then just one last little comes out as he dies in his arms.
Babbitt looks horrified at the corpse of his third teammate, having just been killed in front of him as he tried to rescue him from the situation. He looks very upset. That was an action. That was his movement. So that is his turn. Brackets. Now your actual turn. Yeah. Go ahead.
What's the distance? What's the distance? Hold up. What are you? Oh, it sucks to be you, buddy. It sucks to be you. Brack is gonna move right here, and all you gonna hear is
A whistle?
He's just whistling that tune
Okay, we couldn't.
as
we
he's
couldn't
getting
hear it,
closer
but-
and closer. And then he just whispered the word drow. He casts Whirlpool again.
Go for it. As the Shinsu builds around him, he must make a Constitution saving throw. Babbitt, the sole survivor of this encounter, Constitution save. That is a natural 20 from Babbitt, which
He
means
survived.
he takes half damage. Go ahead
He
and roll.
survived. How do I can't roll
Oh,
the
there's no
damage.
damage associated. That's weird.
What? You know what? I'm just going to go up
Do
here
the manual.
and click this one.
There you go. Yep. So 16 damage to Babbitt as the Shinsu slashes into his body. Ugh, he screams in pain, but his resolve is strong as he's trying to escape. Woo, your turn.
Tried to tell you to just go home.
I'm trying.
No, you weren't. As a matter of fact, you directly disobeyed me. I don't understand why you think that your partner's death and yours isn't your
Disobeyed you?
But-
Fuck you, you piece of shit. You killed my friends. And you're gonna kill me too, and that's fine. Because it's gonna sit.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. I have no intention of killing you. Not yet. I feel like there's lessons for you to learn here. And whether you want to learn them voluntarily or not really my problem. I'm going to...
Huh?
I got 5 of these left? Yeah. I'm gonna just use straight Earthshaker. I'm gonna
Straight
summon the
Earthshaker.
monkey golem.
Yep. And you're just gonna detonate.
And I'm just gonna... No, I'm gonna use the actual,
Right, that's
like,
what I. That's what I.
Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a Constitution. Sorry, a Strength saving throw. He does. He's actually pretty good at Strength saves. That is a dirty 20, so he does succeed. So half damage.
Okay, roll the damage.
17. Babbitt has now taken 99 damage. He is looking near death. He starts coughing up blood as you boom, the explosion hits him through the air. He kind of like tumbles around. He's bleeding all over. Anything else?
No, I really need to get these other actions in check, but no,
All right.
not realistically.
It's Babbitt's turn. If
You can do whatever you want.
he's going to flip you both off and then fly. He's going to sprint to fly 100 feet this way. As far as he can.
We don't get attacks of opportunity.
No, you're not next to
is
him.
it?
You're not adjacent. So,
Close.
all right.
He really trying to run away.
Yep. Breck,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn. He's basically out of combat, but technically still on the map, so.
We can't let him come back anymore.
Nah.
He's
Nah.
literally
He's trying
doing
to
what
run.
you asked him to do.
He's trying to run.
And he should have done it the turn before. He wasted his opportunity.
You never told him not to save his friend. That's on you.
He told me to go. He literally told me to go screw myself, and then try to do extra stuff, and said we're gonna hunt you down later. So no,
Alright.
I have no sympathy.
All right, Brack, what do you do?
Above the table. What's the distance for throw?
For throw, 120 feet? 150? 120, I think. 120. Kind of depends.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I was about right there. So I could be about right. And my distance is like what, 50? 60? Something like that?
Movement speed is 50.
50? Okay. So about right there. And
It depends on the object. Usually like 90
Perfect.
feet, maybe 60 or 90 feet. 60 feet seems to be.
Okay. I want to throw my trident at him. Right in his back.
Your tridenting him. All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. Although we're adding your dex instead of your strength.
It don't matter. They're both one.
That's a dirty 20. You rolled high. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
How would you like to kill him?
As Brack takes a stance similar to when he used to throw the harpoon. A memory flashes to his head as Kane's song was teaching him how to properly use said harpoon. As he hurls it through the air, aiming true, it soars, cutting through the Shinsu. As it gets closer and closer to that little pipsqueak Babbity, he no longer babbles anymore, and it hits him right in between the eyes.
Oh, okay, jeez. All right. All right.
Well, really the back of the skull coming out between his eyes.
Okay.
As he descends down from the ground, Brack just flies over, or down from the sky, Brack just flies over. And he just takes out his trident, swipes off the blood, and he just walks away with a smile on his face.
Okay. The two
Who's
of you
gonna
have
take the
completed.
body, by the way? Just so you know.
Who is going to take the body of?
He's gonna absorb it into his
All
gork.
right, of Babbity.
Yeah, of
Or
Babbity.
Of
yeah.
Bobbity. What's his name? Babbit.
Babbity,
Babbit.
Babbity.
Yep. Okay.
Babbit, whatever.
So here's okay. Full disclosure: we are nearing the end of the episode. Here's what we're gonna do here. John, you took off early. You did your job. You killed two of them, and you said, the bus is leaving, and you took off towards the scabbard. I'm going to say that you were able to meet up with it with no immediate issues. So obviously, as long as the scabbard people were willing to stop, let you aboard in a moment's notice, whatever, recognizing you approaching, you're able to board the scabbard. What do the people on the scabbard do? Because Wu and Brack are still not there. Are you going to continue circling? Are you going to leave? What is your plan?
Eden's going to do another perception check to get a bead on Cecil.
Go ahead and do it with advantage.
I mean, she would have already been keeping that, but
Yep.
she's like,
Yeah.
we gotta go. We have got to go.
Okay.
This will be +2 as well.
20.
So 23 again.
Okay.
Because if he gets close, she's gonna tell Astrid to go.
So what you sense is that Cecil is closer now than he was when you first sensed. An encounter with him, I'll be straight up honest, is inevitable.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
The question
So
is whether
even if we leave now, we
no,
can't
no,
get
so
away.
what I mean is he is in the general vicinity of both the scabbard and your remaining companions. If you choose to leave on the scabbard now, he will not be able to catch you. However, it will leave your previous companions with Cecil. If you try to hang around more, who's to say which one is going to encounter him first? But an encounter is inevitable with Cecil. It's just a question of who and when. If that makes sense.
Well, that's what I'm trying to ascertain. So
Yeah, I can give more details.
we're going to fight Cecil.
Someone
whether
is.
we pick up Wu and Brack or not.
Someone is going to, yeah.
No, he's saying if we leave now, everybody on the scabbard is fine, and it's only Brack and Wu that have to worry about Cecil.
That's
If
what
we
I'm saying.
don't, to go pick them up,
Yeah.
that's going to take up the time that we would use to get away, so we'll all have to face Cecil.
Yeah, which, personally speaking, I actually... If there's a way that Brack can go, I think it's fine to leave me with Cecil.
I mean, What's Lyria thinking?
Brack wouldn't leave Wood behind. I just want to add that in.
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, in the character-wise, Lyria obviously wants to keep Leaf safe, her safe, everyone on the ship safe. It doesn't make sense to circle back around and risk that. Above table, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, same.
But there's not, it's either we fight them all together or we fight him separately. And so, but if it was a solely character decision, I mean, Lyria would move the ship on because she trusts that between Brack and Wu and their knowledge of Icier, they would be able to take on Cecil long enough to get away. But ultimately, I think that's up to the people who are going to be left behind. So,
So, I think
Yeah.
aside from the characters, if we're talking purely above table, like, I think that a lot of what just happened is wasted for you guys to turn back now just to save us
Yeah.
from Cecil. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, and I would prefer that not to happen. As far as like Bracken character not wanting to leave Wu, that's also, I respect that. But Milius, I need you to be like very practical about what that means, right?
I understand what that means. We could possibly die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm staying though. Like I have no intention of trying to beeline to this ship, and I personally just don't think that it's necessary to waste the entirety of what we just did, because then what was the point of it, you know?
Exactly.
All right. Well, then Lyria will just give the command to get them out.
Scabbard departing. Strength in control of the wheel, giving the inputs as the three of you decide. Prioritizing the mission is what's important here. The Scabbard flies away at full speed. Off away from your other two companions. Full disclosure, I think we should end the episode here. I know it seems like maybe a tough spot because there's still so much happening. However, I think having some time to prep would be good, personally. Is that fine with you guys? To take the episode end here? Because looking at the time, I don't think we're going to be able to do this, and I'm not going to feel prepared for squeezing in this next part within the allotted time. Does that sound good with everybody?
I mean, I figured we were ending the episode either way.
Okay.
Is what
Okay.
you
Yeah, as long as you're cool with, like, because obviously it's a big cliffhanger, and I want, lately I've been wanting to do more check-ins and stuff.
yeah.
So
Are the characters okay with like leaving off with just like the command, or there's any like discussion about leaving
Right.
Brack and Wu behind? That would be the only thing that I
yeah,
would
like
think of.
any in-character communication. That's a good point.
Since if we come back in 2 weeks, that's going to be a null point.
I mean, I don't know if, like, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm fine with it, like, as is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Wu in character would have done anything different than where he left things
Sure.
just now.
Sure.
So I don't really have much to add.
Hannah, your thoughts?
I think Eden is just kind of like, they had the opportunity and they made their decisions. So Army Eden, Inquisitor Eden's pretty hard to that point,
Right.
where, she gave them ample time, like over 4 rounds of combat of heads up, and she's like, well, so, as much as she's kind of like, well, this sucks, she also has to be practical about like what actually has to happen. And
Okay.
Cecil literally said last episode that the pillars don't matter in the equation anymore, and that the mural people do. So she's kind of like, it's, Leif, Jaerys, and Aesir priority.
The mission was
number one at
accomplished.
this point. It was accomplished. She's not the biggest on casualties, but she's also kind of like, you know, there's part of like her old self that's kind of like, you know, shaking her head at the stubbornness of lack of self-preservation from Brack and Wu specifically, but there's nothing she can do. So
All right.
I don't even think, and this is an above table question to Joe, like even in Invisible with her 4 times movement, there's no way she could get to them and get them back to the scabbard before Cecil arrives,
I don't
correct?
think so. Like, you would just
I
join
didn't
the
think
fight
so.
against
Alright.
Cecil, is what that would look like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. It's
And Jung's cool with it.
part of war.
I mean, like, cool with it, yes, because like this is what they came here to do, and they did do what they came here to do. I think though he would be thinking of some calls he could make, to maybe call somebody in here to help back up, or at least like, you know, give an escape for Brack and Wu.
Right.
Because he's not really a like, you know, oh well, nothing I can do. Like he's always like, so I think, and we could talk about it later, Joe.
Yeah.
Like just in terms of planning stuff out.
Yep.
Because I do have an idea, but I don't want to. Excuse me, dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like you'd see him like look off into the distance, and then he kind of, as he's on the ship, he's walking out, pulling out his pocket, like making some phone calls.
Sure. We can.
And if you're okay with it too, I think Lyria would join him in making sure there's like plans, like pulling resources and stuff.
All this is all well and good. I just want everybody to understand that, like, I'm very much happy with the circumstance as it is, and if I have to fight Cecil and I die trying to do it, I'm happy with that too. That's why I want to make sure that Milios understands the situation as it is, because like you can do whatever you want, but I don't necessarily need all of those things to happen. Like, I'm fine with this course of action. So
Right, but
That's just where
what
I'm
I
at.
want to do.
yeah,
Yeah,
and no,
it's
and
more or less
everybody
what
can
we're
do whatever
forced, you know.
they want. Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying, from me above the table, and as far as my character is concerned, is very much in line with what, like, I'm good in this position.
Understood.
Yeah, I'd say I am too. That is 100% what John would do. He would not just be like, oh well,
Yeah.
like they're done. You better
Right.
sit on my ass and just like hang out. Like no.
Yeah, as the two kind of like, I guess, current leaders of different factions, I feel like Ace and Jung would, or Lyria and Jung would pool resources together to make sure that like something happens.
You're not just gonna be like, well, that's it, GG.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a plan.
Well,
but
Eden's
like I
already
said, we
alerted
can
the
discuss
army
it.
too.
So all 3 of you are sort of doing what you can to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
calls,
And actually,
pull
that
connections.
that could go in line with my plan as well. So like I think
Mm-hmm.
I think we're fine.
All right.
I'll
Well,
do
I
what you guys
guess
do.
we'll have to find.
We can just tentatively say that we had a discussion.
They are like
Yeah,
rapidly
yeah.
discussing
You
what
see
to
them
do.
discussing about like
Yeah.
what. Yeah.
For sure.
If you think I'm gonna lose to Cecil, then you're sorely mistaken. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Dude, you got like no spell slots left. Don't talk that big.
Actually, no, I got 5 spell slots left. I use mostly. I have
You guys had like an 8-round combat. I find that.
and
a
I
little
barely
hard to
use
believe.
anything. I use bonus actions and 3 spells.
I think you use
Bonus
4.
actions still
I
count
think
as
you-
spell slots.
No. But drinking from the gourd is not a spell slot.
No,
Um,
it's literally just its own
You use
separate
4,
thing.
I believe.
Yeah.
Cloud Strider, and then you use the Drunken Fist, and then you use 2 instances of the Earthshaker. So I think you used 4. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about the second.
Yeah,
edition.
so I think
okay,
you
so
used
yeah,
4.
I got 4 left.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I promise. Don't worry.
But I suppose the only way to find out will be to tune in 2 weeks for episode 5 of Towers and
July 10th.
Gods. July 10th, we'll be back with another episode. We got lots to talk about, lots to think about, lots to see, lots to do. But we appreciate you all being here for the time that you were. I'm glad we could do 2 episodes in a row so that we didn't take too big of a break. So hopefully you all enjoyed as well.
Wait,
those
we're
of you
on the
watching.
10th? Okay.
I believe so.
Got you.
Yep.
We're gonna have to readjust it. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Master Gold says, how much HP does this man have? Are you willing to share that? Ooh.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
Okay.
Got like 57.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say Wu's down at least, I think, 79 points. Last
Mm.
time.
I have 56 HP. Exactly.
Yeah.
56.
Left.
All right.
But you've taken almost 80
And
damage.
no long rest.
I know. That's the
I
No
got
rest,
contingencies.
period.
You underestimated.
I wonder if he's gonna. I have an idea, but I don't want to say. Okay.
I have so many ideas. It's not.
I'm thinking what you're. No, we'll see.
We've already talked about this. I'll be fine.
I have a theory.
promise.
We'll see. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the cast for being here. Go support them. Links down below. We'll see you all in 2 weeks. Go join the Discord. Yeah. Take care, everybody.
Have a safe 4th of
That's
July.
right.
Be
Take
smart
care.
with fireworks.
Bye, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Adios.